You played football at the University of Tennessee and are
Yeah.
proud of it.
Only if you remember.
I know that in 2003, Tom Lemming ranked you the number 21 overall recruit in the country.
That's facts.
I know that 21 overall ranking is higher than Rivals ranks David Gabriel George's, who I know is now 29 and a half hours away from making his announcement.
Ooh, boy. Thanks, Josh.
Now, the industry ranking has DGG as the number 9 overall player in the country.
Well, DGG might as well go ahead and tell us today. he might as well go ahead and let us know. Just send out a tweet. Let us know.
I think people are starting to figure it out, but his announcement will come tomorrow at 5:30 with 3 finalists in alphabetical order: Ole Miss, Ohio State, and Tennessee. But since yesterday morning, there have been 2 expert predictions logged for the Volunteers from On3 rivals Pete Nakos and now Steve Wiltfong, who has flipped his pick from Ohio State to Tennessee. So we will find out officially tomorrow, but we have talked on this show about the confidence that is there for Tennessee, and that confidence is holding strong, I think, on the Vols' behalf heading into DGG's announcement tomorrow.
Yeah, the industry experts told GGG, man, forget your moment. We coming in with our muddy shoes on, putting our feet up on the couch. Forget your moment. Forget your couch. We don't care that you made an announcement that you're going to tell everybody on the 22nd. It ain't on our network.
Yeah.
It ain't on our network, so we're going to let this thing fly. We're going to let everybody know that we're flipping our prediction from Ohio State to Tennessee. So take that. If it was our network, then maybe we would have held it, but hey, whatever.
You're going to have your moment tomorrow on 24/7, and we're going to have ours this morning.
Yeah, we're going to let everybody know today where you're going. You can tell everybody where you're going tomorrow, but we're letting everybody know today. Yeah, just weird stuff, man, from the recruiting industry. We were talking before the air. If you are a young athlete and you want to truly have your moment and you want it to be a surprise, then either you have to just not talk to anybody at all, none of the recruiting services, or you got to just out of the blue drop it from the sky. No one having any type of idea when you're going to make an announcement. But it's hard to do that because you want to have that moment with your friends and your family and your coaches and, people in the community, all the people that helped you get to that place. You want to share that moment with them. I know how important that is. I know what that feeling is like. But you have to understand the industry that you are a part of as a recruit. Like, it's a competitive industry, and you're not going to surprise people. You're just not anymore.
Yeah.
Unless you are willing to do it out of the blue, or you're willing to not talk to anyone and not get any attention.
Yeah, I think the out-of-the-blue approach is almost the only way, where you can tweet it out. You can go MJ style with a simple,
I'm back.
I'm back.
I wouldn't even do that, man. I wouldn't do that.
But if you want to get a graphics team involved, if you want to set a date and have a build-up to where there is the final countdown, it's not realistic. Unless you're going to go back and forth, and that's just going to tick people off.
I got confidence in my skills. I'm going to put this work in. I'm going to give you an interview 30 days out. I'm going to talk highly about the finalists. Mm-hmm. After those 30 days, I'm not talking to y'all no more. Don't call me. Don't tweet me. Don't message me. I'm not talking anymore. I'm going to have my moment. And you'll find out when you find out. I'm going radio silent. Mom and dad, you keep your mouth closed. Uncle and auntie, cousins, I'm not telling you anything. Mm-hmm. Mom and dad, you better keep your mouth closed. Because when I get this NFL money, if you want some of it, you better lock in. You better be on the same page. I'm not playing. I don't care if you changed my diapers 17 years ago or not. I want my moment. So this is a team effort.
Mm-hmm.
Keep your mouth closed. That's how I would do it. If I truly cared about making it a deal and surprising folks. 30 days, I would go radio silent. I would go dark 30. 30 days. And then, hey, if you want to cover it, cool. If not, whatever. You cover me when I'm making plays. But I want to have my moment with my friends, my family, and my teammate, and my coaches. I think being in that gym, being in that auditorium, having all the people in your circle is more important than surprising a bunch of people you don't even know.
Yeah, see, that's
media.
the thing.
Like, who cares?
Yeah, the ceremony and the time with the people you care about, that's still going to occur. But the surprise to the public, at this point, realistically, is not.
Yeah, but you want to surprise them too. You want to surprise the people in your circle. You want to surprise them too.
Well,
You
then,
want it to be fun.
yeah, you're right. You better surprise them, because if they know, eventually people are going to know. So we'll find out officially tomorrow where David Gabriel Georges is committed. Herschel has a text that says, "I love you guys.
We officially know today.
But if DGG does not pick Tennessee tomorrow, I'm not listening the rest of the week." I'll just say this, Herschel. We'll talk to you on Thursday.
Yeah. Lock in on Thursday, 12 o'clock.
We'll be here.
Yeah, we'll be here.
And you can guess what we'll be talking
We're
about.
looking forward to your texts on Thursday. Hit the text
That's
box
right.
up.
That's right.
And you can be the first one who says, Juke Harris, baby. Because we'll be here.
Yeah, Andrew said I figured he'd be doing his commitment on the Josh and Swain show like they do on the Pat McAfee show.
You might as well.
Good.
You might as well.
There is, if he wants to flip his announcement commitment, he's welcome to do that to Josh and Swain.
Yeah, he can flip from 247 to Josh and Swain. If he wants
Get
to
the
do
graphic ready.
that. Yeah.
247, Josh and Swain, arrow pointing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can
Breaking
make it out.
news at 1 o'clock. DGG is flipping his announcement site or destination from 247 to Josh and Swain.
Be on the lookout
Tomorrow.
for the Fong bomb on the announcement. How about that? I don't know about that. Michael has texted in, despite some pushback yesterday, all caps, Juke Harris, baby. So Juke Harris going to get his moment on the show. Don't you worry about that.
He deserves his moment, all right? He's an NBA player. But I was a person, dude, I was tired.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't care about any of it anymore. Jamie Newberg was working with Fox Sports, hit me up and said, hey, man, do you want to come to Atlanta and announce on our show on live TV? I said, no. And he was like shocked I said that.
Yeah.
Because most kids are like, oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Let me do it, man.
Yeah.
Hey, nah, man, I'm good.
Yeah, I've told you the story of Ahmad Page, who did the either late spring or early summer announcement on ESPNU, and I interviewed beforehand and asked, will you take visits after you make your announcement? He said, oh, yeah, I'm going to take all 5 official visits. And I said, oh, so you could still consider some other options? And he said, yeah, I don't know where I'm going. And I said, why are you committing on whatever day? And he said, because ESPN asked me to.
Yeah, nah, man.
So, okay, I get it.
No, my high school coach, old school, my great uncle who raised me, retired military. If you gonna commit, this is where you going.
Mm-hmm.
I said, okay, but I'm tired. Like I'm over this, man. I'm done, and let's shut this thing down. I don't need to be on TV on Fox. At the time, Fox ran like the recruiting game. They were like number one as far as like announcements on TV, and I didn't want to announce on during the All-American game because they do that
Right.
halftime or during the course of the game.
That was a big deal
was a
when
big
you were
deal.
playing in the game.
I didn't want to do that either.
Yeah.
I wanted it to be over. I was done. I didn't care about TV. I didn't care about any of that stuff. So I was like, all right, guys, I'm going to do this thing sometime on this day. Y'all can come if y'all want to. If y'all don't, I don't care. But it's over. And that's how I approached it. And the people that were there, they were there. And it wasn't. I wasn't recruiting I wasn't committing for them. It was for me to be done.
How many feet on the limo for your announcement day? Do you recall?
Man, I wish I had a limo. I wish I had one. But I don't know if I would have trusted a limo because, I was in Alabama. A lot of people wasn't happy about that. So
That's a good point.
the limo driver could have been a Bama fan, and who knows what he could have took me.
Yeah.
He would have dropped me off somewhere.
Low profile.
Exactly.
Low profile.
Yep.
Hunter says DGG's about to go from a 5-star plus to a 4-star after he commits to us.
He gonna be at 3.5 plus.
Jeff says, let's bring back the fax machine. I continue to call the fax machine an underappreciated piece of technology.
Yeah, DGG gonna go. He can go from a 5-star to unranked. There's only a few schools out here that actually get 5 stars.
OSU fans may be worse than us, says another text. Did you see the crazy guy yesterday that DM'd DGG? DGG shared it on social media.
That's when you should know that DGG was coming to Tennessee.
Right. When he's outing a crazy Ohio State fan.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and by the way, every fan base has them. When you lose a recruit, there are bound to be some that don't react appropriately. But that Ohio State fan in this case made a jerk of himself.
Can we stop being hypocrites, grown-ups? Can we stop?
Well, part of it is we need to start being grown-ups.
Well, okay, good point. But folks that have jobs, can we stop being hypocrites here?
Yeah.
Stop trying to blame these kids for picking schools because of the money. And that's not why DGG is picking Tennessee. It's only because of the money. But it's probably one of the reasons, right?
Of course it helps.
Stop. You pick your job because of money. You change jobs because of money. Stop trying to shame these kids out here when you're doing the same thing. Let's stop being hypocrites.
I'm with you. Yep.
Please, let's stop being hypocrites. It's part of the equation. It's always been part of the equation. It always will be a part of the equation. Stop trying to shame these kids because they don't want to go to your little funky school. Stop doing that. So annoying. Get over it. Everybody else goes to your school, Ohio State fans. You get everybody else. You've won a championship. Why are you so emotional over this one?
I'm with you. I can't even read the DM, by the way. It's not appropriate.
I can't read. You can't even read it on HBO. It's so vulgar. It's bad. You can't read it on the Pat McAfee show. That's when you know it's bad.
We'll continue the conversation. We appreciate you being part of it already to start the day. 865-656-9900. We'll talk more about the anticipated announcement of David Gabriel George's coming up tomorrow, 5:30, when he will announce at the Baylor School. Yesterday, Tennessee was in Tampa for the first day of SEC Football Media Days, the only day, as Jason Swain recognizes.
Same right.
I recognized a confident Josh Heupel yesterday at SEC Media Days. You'll hear from him coming up. Jason Swain is here. I'm Josh Ward. We are presented by Junk Beyond as we continue on Josh and Swain.
Never miss a second of sports. Download the updated Sports Animal app right now.
When it comes to weight loss, one size does not fit all. At Bragg Weight Loss and Wellness, powered by Nutrimost, Dr. Terry Bragg provides the educational tools you need to manage your weight. No prepackaged foods and no counting points. Dr. Bragg uses a team approach, creating a personalized roadmap to a healthy lifestyle, including food plan, supplements, and support. Most participants lose 20 pounds in 40 days. For more information, go to BraggWeightLossAndWellness.com and start living your most healthy life.
This has been a paid announcement.
Good old East Tennessee, we know family, hard work, and helping your neighbors still means a lot. I'm Nick Whitehead with Whitehead Auto Sales in Alcoa and Knoxville. Our family-owned and operated business is celebrating our 20-year anniversary. Our pillars are those three items: family, hard work, and helping your neighbor. Experience the difference of why we've been voted #1 in Blount County for years now, and why we've expanded to Chapman Highway to help even more. Visit WhiteheadAutosales.com or come shake our hands for a deal you can't find anywhere else. 20 years from our family to yours at Whitehead Auto Sales.
If you want a great-looking fence or secure entry gate that will stand the test of time, you need to call Stanley Fencing and Gate. Proudly serving East Tennessee since 2000, Stanley Fencing can customize your fence. Just tell Stanley Fencing your idea, they bring it to life. Offering chain link, vinyl, aluminum, wood fences. They even specialize in secure entry gates to protect your business. For customized fencing and gates backed by a warranty, choose the Stanley Fence family. Call 865-254-3844 or online at stanleyfence.com.
Join Tyler and Kaner Wednesday at the all-new Collectibles and More location in Alcoa, 1120 Frank Street, behind Texas Roadhouse and Jim and Nick's. The area's top sports card and memorabilia shop is everything for any collector. It's from 3 to 7 this Wednesday at Alcoa at the all-new Collectibles and More.
Nowadays, it seems like nothing is built to last. Phones, appliances, cars. But Fleet Tire has the new Michelin Defender 2 tire that's designed to outlast. With a quiet and comfortable ride, you'll have the confidence you need on the roads, whether they're wet or dry. Say goodbye to short-lived and hello to something that lasts. Visit Fleet Tire to find the right Michelin tire for whatever you drive. And get a premium tire with premium service at Fleet Tire. Exit 1B off 275 on East Woodland Avenue.
Medic Regional Blood Center's biggest summer giveaway is back. From July 20th through the 24th, make a successful blood donation and receive a free Dollywood ticket while supplies last. Appointments are required. Make yours today. Call 865-524-3074 or visit medicblood.org. Every donation stays local, helping save lives right here in East Tennessee and Southeast Kentucky. Medic is the primary blood supplier for 24 hospitals and regional air transport services across 23 counties. Give local, save local. Donate with Medic and enjoy a day at Dollywood.
I'm David.
And I'm Christina.
And this is our Ingalls story.
Ginger's Revenge is a brewery located in Asheville, North Carolina that specializes in the production of hard ginger beer.
So we use all natural, whole ingredients, and I think that really sets us apart.
Ingalls is an amazing partner for us to work with. A lot of our fans know that they can go to Ingalls and find a lot of the flavors that we have available, and they just make it really easy for folks to purchase local products.
It's time to transform your old, outdated kitchen into the dream space you and your family want. Kitchen Sales can make those dreams a reality. Kitchen Sales carries the largest selection of fine kitchen and bathroom cabinetry that ranges from a more affordable line all the way up to a fully custom line. See the selection for yourself at one of their 2 amazing showrooms, Hoyt Avenue, just off Cherry Street, and in the Town and Country Circle near Best Buy. For more information, go to kitchensales.net.
Kitchen Sales, cabinets and countertops. We are the place to shop. Come on down.
At Ingalls, we know the ever-present struggle of what am I going to make for dinner this week? That's why we started the Ingalls table. It's all waiting for you at ingalls-markets.com. Ingalls, low prices, love the savings.
Fair, honest sports conversation from 2 guys that define credibility. Here's Josh and Swain on 99.1, the Sports Animal.
Back on Josh and Swain. Thanks for being with us. Brandon says, I always enjoy it when Swain gets into preacher mode. I do too.
Well, I mean, it only matters if you're going to put something in his collection plate. I mean, if you agree, that means you're going to drop some bills in that pot.
Yeah, because you want the congregation to be able to continue to grow, to have the resources in place for it, right?
Yeah, I need a new Cadillac.
Okay.
We need what folds, not what jiggles.
Was this Cam Newton 2009-10? Is that what we're talking about here?
Yeah.
Okay.
And if it's a good sermon, hey, let the preacher know.
Okay, well, how about this?
Let me know.
I'll put out my Venmo, PayPal, and Cash App.
Yours? You're not my agent.
I'll collect for you. I'll be happy to.
All right, Drew Rosenhaus.
I'll be happy to. Swain, I think Josh Heupel is a confident coach heading into 2026. I think he's always carried a lot of confidence in his ability to coach, develop, but I sense a little chip on his shoulder as he prepares to coach and develop for this season.
Is it the shoes?
Might be. 3-stripe hype.
It can't be the shoes. Can't be the shoes.
Well, he brought a little spice to the microphone. We'll get to that coming up yesterday. A little bit looser. Look, he's a veteran in the league now. He's one of the more tenured coaches. He's entering year 6 at Tennessee.
Yeah.
Last year was a step back at 8-4. Nobody's hiding from that fact, coaches, players included. But there is not a lot of talk about Tennessee as a playoff contender. There's some. We heard Brett Ciancia yesterday, and what he said on Friday's show, that he sees Tennessee as a playoff contender, top 15 team going in. But that is not the common opinion, I would say, going in. And there's the question about a young quarterback taking up. Oh, man, new starter again, young quarterback. Well, Josh Heupel addressed that yesterday. Listen to what he said at the main podium before he was asked about the quarterback position. Josh Heupel himself brought it up.
I know much is going to be made about our quarterback situation as we come in, starting our 5th different quarterback in 5 years. We've done that historically. At some point, I'm going to have the opportunity to come back here with a returning starter at quarterback, but 7 out of the last 9 years, we've had a different starting quarterback, and 7 out of the last 9 years, we've been top 10 in the country in scoring. We're going to have a guy that's ready to go compete and play at a championship level. Whenever you start a young quarterback, I think it's important that the other guys around him play at an extremely high level. And we have a lot of guys that are coming back on the offensive line and the skill positions that will put those guys in a great position to go do their jobs.
Josh Heupel was ready to let him know yesterday.
He dropped the mic. 7 out of the last 9 years, we've had a top 10 defense, top 10 offense, and 7 out of the last 9 years, we've had a new quarterback. This is why I said I'm not worried about a young quarterback. This is why I've said it for months, because he's had castaways from other programs. He's had 3, and he's put up really good offenses. I think he's confident for a number of reasons. I think Derek Owens is one. I think Adidas is another, honestly. I mean, all jokes aside, I think having that financial backing from Adidas is another. And, I mean, he's in a good mood because he probably knows what's about to happen tomorrow, right? And then I think Jim Knowles gives him confidence. He has an offensive line, Josh, that is returning a lot of starts, a lot of talent. You have a receiver group that 2/3 of the starters are returning guys who are ballers. You have a all-SEC back returning. Yeah, he should be pretty confident.
If he has all that proven experience around the quarterback, Josh Heupel knows that he can get the quarterback ready.
Yep.
And while there's a lack of experience.
And Halsley.
Right, and Joey Halsley. But while there's a lack of experience, there is not a lack for talent in the quarterback room. So from Josh Heupel's standpoint, if you take his coaching and his confidence in himself and the talent that he sees, albeit young at the position, again, knowing what's around it, he didn't approach it the same way as Will Stein yesterday, where Will Stein just said, because of me.
Dang, that was such a boss answer.
He really was.
Dude, that was such an awesome answer.
But Josh Heupel has to at least be aware of the questions around what's going to happen with Tennessee and the questions about what's going to happen at quarterback. He also knows that everybody else knows. He went after Sam Leavitt, was interested in a transfer quarterback, was interested in Joey Aguilar coming back. To me, that's totally understandable. Mm-hmm. But that doesn't mean that Josh Heupel and Joey Halsley and the offensive staff can't still succeed with a young, talented quarterback starting out in 2026. I saw the ranking from Crane and Cone with On3, their top 10 offenses in the SEC for 2026. Number 1, Ole Miss. Makes a lot of sense. They have Trinidad Chambliss coming back.
He's the best quarterback returning.
Texas has a bunch of first-round picks on their offense. Number 2 makes a lot of sense.
All right, cool. All right.
LSU, Lane Kiffin's there, Charlie Weiss Jr.
All right.
Georgia, Texas A&M.
Tennessee should be coming soon.
Oklahoma, Florida, Bama, Auburn, Tennessee number 10.
Who put this up?
This is Crane and Cone on 3.com. No knock on those guys, but let me tell you where Tennessee ranked in the SEC in scoring offense the previous 5 seasons with Josh Heupel as the head coach. 2021 second, 2022 first. 2023, they did take a big step back, number 7 in the SEC. Number 2024 or in 2024 with Nico Iamaleava, second in scoring offense in the league.
But Nico,
and last year,
that's pretty good.
last year Tennessee was first. So
Crane and Cone, you say?
yeah. Could Tennessee drop back to number 10? I suppose they could. Let's see how it plays out. But boy, that would be a drop-off, and boy, that would be surprising based on the previous 5 seasons. So I think there's a little bit of a chip on the shoulder of Josh Heupel, knowing the questions that are out there, and I think there's confidence combined with that chip on his shoulder that they're still going to go out there and have success. That's why yesterday he pointed out, not even close to being our first time with a new starter, and despite all the times we had a new starter before, I still went out there and put up big offenses. That's a me stat because that's UCF when he's the head coach. That's Tennessee as the head coach. That's Alex Golish as the offensive coordinator. That's Joey Halsley as the offensive coordinator. The common denominator would be Josh Heupel. That's a me stat that he dropped yesterday.
I'm glad he dropped it, man, because it's true. Like, you can say that you don't think Tennessee's offense will be top 2, top 3, whatever, top 5 because of the young quarterback. But you can't say 10 and have any logical explanation of why that makes sense, because he's done it with lesser talent at the position. I mean, he really has. He's done it with lesser talent around the position.
Yes.
He's done it with lesser talent at receiver. He's done it with the offensive line that wasn't as good as this offensive line is going to be. Like, he's done it with less tools and weapons around him. So I just think it's funny. I think the unknown bothers folks. It's like, oh, we gotta know about the returning guys. We gotta know about this quarterback and the returning quarterbacks. And man, there's a lot of quarterbacks that was returning last year, and they were not that great. They were not. Taylor Green, great athlete. He was returning, and man, he looked like Cam Newton against us, but he's returning, and he wasn't that great. But the moment you get a freshman quarterback in here that is unknown, oh, man, let's drop him to 10. Josh Heupel ain't going to have an offense that's 10th in the league. That's not going to happen.
So a confident Josh Heupel at SEC Football Media Days, not just in the quarterback position or the offense and his ability to get it ready again this year, but other parts of Tennessee's roster. We'll talk about that, and we'll talk to you at 865-656-9900. By the way, in the top 10 SEC offenses from Crane and Cone, they dropped an honorable mention for South Carolina. So top 10 offenses and an honorable mention to South Carolina, if that helps the Gamecocks.
Yo, that tweet will be revisited by a lot of fan bases.
I'd say it will be.
And don't block people and leave that tweet up, because Tennessee fans will be all in your mentions here in a couple months.
It already got 200,000 views, though, so the engagement is working.
You know, that's kind of the point of putting this stuff out sometimes for these guys.
We have 2.5 hours to go on the show. We have 29 hours to go until David Gabriel Georges announces his decision tomorrow.
Just let me know when we get there, Josh.
At the Baylor School.
Stop telling me that we're 5 hours away from the destination. Let me know inside of an hour, okay? So I can pack my stuff up in the car and put my shoes back on, wipe the slobber off my face from taking a nap. You don't have to tell me, hey, man, hey, we're just passing Crossville. We'll be in Memphis in about 4.5 hours. 5 hours. I don't want to know then, okay,
By
Josh?
the way, I have a 4-year-old that loves to ask how many minutes, as if that's going to help her figure anything out at all. Perhaps I figured out the way. Maybe I just get out in front of it. I'll just give a minute-by-minute countdown for the 10-hour drive that's coming up. Only less than 29 hours to go until the announcement ceremony is set to begin. We're with you until 3 o'clock. We're presented by Junk Beyond. We thank you for being with us as we continue on Josh and Swain.
Leaky pipes.
Oh, no.
Toilets clogged.
Oh, crap.
Don't freak out. Just call us. Problem solved.
Okay.
Valley Plumbing. Any plumbing issue, anytime. Call Valley Plumbing at 865-351-0643 or visit valleyplumbingtn.com.
I'm VFL Charles Davis, and it's
46 days until
it's football time in Tennessee.
This countdown to kickoff is brought to you by Knoxville TVA Employees Credit Union. People helping people since 1934.
Hey, it's Josh. I want to tell you about Brogan Financial Wealth Management and Retirement Planning, and I want to tell you what Brogan Financial stands for. Brogan Financial is a team that is set in place to help their clients every single day. Brogan Financial operates as a fiduciary. That means they have a responsibility to act solely in the best interest of the client. Jim Brogan and the team at Brogan Financial work every day to help their clients achieve financial goals for the future, help with life goals for retirement. They can help you with a comprehensive plan that will focus on income planning, investment management, tax planning, estate and legacy planning, and healthcare planning. Brogan Financial will help you understand every part of the plan, how it can help you achieve your goals for the future, and they will help you execute that plan so that you do achieve those goals. Learn more about Brogan Financial, how they pursue excellence every day in the delivery of wealth management for their clients. See how they can help you by starting online at broganfinancial.com.
This has been a paid announcement.
It's foundation time, Tennessee. And just like the walls need a strong foundation, so does your home. That's where foundation expert United Structural Systems comes in. Got cracks in your walls, musty smells in the basement, water in the crawl space, or a sinking driveway? Call USS at 865-800-3511 or visit USSTN.com for a free estimate on foundation and waterproofing repairs with a transferable warranty. Keeping homes dry and stable. That's United Structural Systems, proud sponsor of UT Sports on 99.1 The Sports Animal.
At Myers Yardscapes, they're with you from start to finish. Their team is hands-on through every phase, from weekly mowing, seasonal pruning, and mulch installation to hydro seeding, irrigation systems, and even outdoor uplighting. They really do it all. When you want a full-service landscaping and hardscaping company that's honest, reliable, and goes above and beyond to get the job done right, you want Myers Yardscapes. Transform your outdoors with experience you can trust. Myers Yardscapes, where quality takes root. 865-567-4982. Are you ready to hit the water this summer? Then you need to check out Barletta, Knoxville's #1 selling pontoon brand. Why? Well, unmatched quality, performance, and comfort powered exclusively by Mercury Motors. Plus, Barletta's ZeroFlex VIP construction gives you the smoothest ride on the lake. These are the boats built for making memories. Your kids, grandkids, they won't stop smiling. Choose from 20 to 26 feet, models starting around $350 a month with approved financing. Trades are welcome. Visit American Boat Center, serving Knoxville boaters since 1976 on I-40 West Knoxville or online at AmericanBoatCenter.com. Nobody does boating better in Knoxville than American Boat Center.
Hey Knoxville, it's your local State Farm agent, Josh Hemphill. When you combine State Farm home and auto insurance, you save an average of $889. Contact the Josh Hemphill team right here in Farragut at 865-675-3999.
34 years. That's how long Marsha Blackburn has been in politics. She ran for Congress, State Senate, Congress 8 more times, U.S. Senate twice. I voted for her, and I bet you did too. Now Marsha Blackburn wants to end her career as governor. We all owe Marsha our sincere thanks for her service, but we don't owe her the governor's office.
John Rose.
It's not a reward, it's a tough job for a tough, conservative CEO. I'm John Rose. Like President Trump and previous Tennessee governors, I'm a CEO. I grew 2 great technology companies. I created jobs. I made a payroll and made tough decisions. To run our state, we need someone who's run a business, not just someone who's run for office. I'm John Rose, and I'm applying to do the job.
For Governor, John Rose. Keep Tennessee, Tennessee. Paid for by Rose for Tennessee. Jeff Aiken, Treasurer.
Hi, I'm Andy, owner of Mo Shingles. I'm our only estimator, which means we don't pay sales commissions. That can save you thousands. If you want the best roof with the best warranty at the best price, call Mo Shingles, 770-0506.
This report is sponsored by Mothers Against Drunk Driving.
For victims of drunk and drug driving, our grief is unique. But you are not alone. You always have a place at MAD. Call our 24-hour victim helpline at 877-MAD-HELP or visit mad.org.
It's another hot and humid day here in East Tennessee. High temperatures climbing to the low 90s by the afternoon, but with the extra humidity, it'll feel a little bit closer to 100. We're going to see partly cloudy skies for most of the day, but we will introduce some more scattered showers and storm chances, especially throughout Tuesday evening, continuing into Tuesday night. I'm meteorologist Belle Oliver in the WVLT First Alert Weather Center.
If you've heard this sound, your drain is clogged and things are about to get nasty.
Valley Plumbing. We specialize in drains of all kinds, from residential to commercial. If you're not flowing, we'll get it going. Visit valleyplumbingtn.com.
Josh and Swain is brought to you by Junk Be Gone. Rent any dumpster at regular rate and get 2 extra days free.
Junk Be Gone, the bee's knees of junk removal for 2 decades.
The hottest sports stories of the day, broken down to their very core with honest, informed opinions. Here's Josh and Swain on The Sports Animal.
This is Josh and Swain. Dale says, Josh, 29 hours is 1,740 minutes. Didn't check the calculator, but that's got to be right. So we are down to 1,731 minutes. Swain, or as Nathan points it, we are Jason Swain days away from David Gabriel George's announcement. How about that? Also, note to self, don't let Swain in your car on a long road trip. He will slobber on the upholstery.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And my shoes going to be off. But don't worry. I prefer driving anyways. You have to worry about me riding in your car.
Same. So we've run into a roadblock here. That's okay.
We both going to be driving then. I'll just follow you. You follow me, whatever. But I'm not going to be passenger. I'll be driving.
Hey, see how you respond to this one. It's been sent to us in the text box as well. You saw I don't even know if it's a question. I don't know who brought it up. I imagine it's a Georgia-based writer. But you saw the question or comment that was brought up to Kirby Smart?
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
I have no interest in commenting on what Kirby had to say. So since you brought it up,
yeah,
you might as well just let everybody know what was said.
The audience has to know, right? I can't leave that out there.
Go for it, Josh.
It's a big matzo ball.
Just go for it.
Georgia's Kirby Smart was asked about not playing Tennessee and now having one less win that's been taken away from the schedule. Kirby, according to the media there, simply responded, "You said that, not me."
That's totally something I would say if I was Kirby. That's why I can't get mad at him. I don't like it.
Sure.
But I can't get mad at him because I would say the same thing if I was Kirby Smart, who played at Georgia and took butt whoopings from Tennessee as a player. It still bothers him. I don't know about you, Josh, but I remember getting whoopings back in the day. And about 30 minutes after the whooping, my backside would still be warm from the blood rushing to the surface of the skin, right? Kirby still feels his backside warm from what Peyton and company did to him. And it bothers him. And anytime he has something to say about Tennessee, he lets it fly because he thinks about that as a player. And you know what, Josh? I don't blame him for that. I understand. I get it. I'm not upset with him. I totally understand because I would do the same thing if I was a coach at Tennessee and we played Auburn, okay? And every chance I got, I would throw up points on Auburn. I would onside kick Auburn because I couldn't beat Auburn as a player. Like I never beat Auburn as a player. And Kirby couldn't beat Tennessee as a player. And so he's rubbing it in now. I get it. I understand.
Kirby holds the bragging rights. That's a good response by you.
We all good. Well, I'm mature, Josh.
I can tell.
That's what mature people do.
You are not the type who is DMing recruits angrily if they don't pick the Volunteers.
What's wrong with you for picking and making a decision about money? Huh? Only 99% of the population does the same thing. What's wrong with you?
My favorite part about the DM that was sent to David Gabriel George's is this individual told DGG to seek help.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was and didn't even use proper punctuation.
No, there was all kinds
a whole run-on sentence.
All kinds of issues
What
there.
is going on, sir? What is going on?
You need to seek help.
Seek help.
Sir?
He didn't say you need to seek help. It was a whole sentence talking about something else, and then it said seek help without a punctuation. Maybe he was flowing and going. He forgot about that punctuation part, but he sounded like an idiot. But the fact that DGG quote tweeted it to let the world know that this Ohio State fan is representing the whole fan base was DGG letting everybody know I'm a Vol. In my opinion, that's what I think he just did. Made his announcement yesterday after Pete Nakos made it full.
Right. After some predictions came in.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Brian said, to be fair, if you watch the video, Kirby wasn't disrespectful with his response. It didn't look like he was happy with that comment. I didn't think it was disrespectful at all. The question or the whatever, the comment in question form, that was not professional. It's media days. You're in the media. But like Kirby, what's he supposed to say? No, I have great respect for Josh Heupel. And he doesn't need to go on. This is a sell yourself week. The SEC is selling itself. So when it sounds like the SEC is not paying proper respect to the Big Ten, this is an event where the SEC is selling itself. Yesterday, Tennessee was selling itself. Kentucky coach Will Stein, he was selling his new program. And Kirby Smart's up there representing Georgia.
I'm not offended. I'm totally fine with Kirby Smart saying that. I just don't like it because we haven't been able to beat Georgia. But
right. Not since Juwan Jennings' Hail Mary. That was Tennessee's last win.
I'm not a hypocrite, Josh.
Uh-huh.
Like, I put myself in the other person's shoes, and I say, would I do the same thing? If the answer is yes, I can't pretend like I have a problem with it. Because I would do the same exact thing, man, if I was Kirby Smart. He's not supposed to like Tennessee. He's been talking about Tennessee behind the scenes anyways, throwing shade about our offense and recruiting.
That has happened, yeah.
So I'm fine with him saying what he said. I'm cool with it. And just like I'm fine with Kirby's comments, LSU fans should be totally fine with Josh Heupel's comments that we're going to get to at some point. Like, I'll leave it there.
Tennessee's next matchup with Georgia is next season, 2027, at Sanford Stadium.
Dang it.
We'll come back, 865-656-9900.
Sure, that's at Neyland Stadium?
No, it'll be at quiet old Sanford Stadium.
Oh, man, it's so deafening there. You can't even hear yourself think, man.
Never been anywhere louder.
Ooh, it's like standing next to a rocket ship that's launching towards space, Josh. No difference.
We will shoot on over to the next segment with you until 3 o'clock this afternoon, presented by Junk Beyond on Josh and Swain.
It's time to put your love of wings to the test. The Sports Animal's looking for 12 people to compete in the BKW Labor Day Festival wing eating competition.
He's ripping the meat off the chicken wing.
Text the word wings to 865-656-9900 to enter today.
Nothing makes you realize how much you rely on your air conditioner like a scorching hot day in East Tennessee. You want more than a technician. You want someone you can trust. Schedule Pipe Wrench's $79 AC tune-up now because the heat is here. Our certified technicians inspect, clean, and fine-tune your HVAC system to help it run efficiently and reliably while reducing the risk of breakdowns when you need it most. And while we're there, we can also recommend ways to improve your indoor air quality for cleaner, healthier air throughout your home. For more than 20 years, homeowners across Knoxville, Maryville, Oak Ridge, and surrounding communities have trusted Pipe Wrench Home Services for dependable comfort. And with our same-day service guarantee, you won't be left waiting when comfort matters most. Schedule your $79 AC tune-up today at pipewrench.com. Same-day service guaranteed, or the visit is free. Offer valid on standard systems only. Visit pipewrench.com for details.
Join Eric Ainge and Brian Rice on Friday, 9 to noon at Rusty Wallace Honda on Callahan Drive. Come check out the great deals on new and used vehicles at the intersection of Selection, I-75 and Callahan Drive. Friday, 9 to noon, Rusty Wallace Honda.
Want to create a beautiful outdoor space? Call Tennessee Deck and Fence.
We're your local deck and fence experts. We offer a no-pressure approach so you can relax as our team works with you to design a deck or fence that perfectly suits your needs and style. We use only the highest quality materials and expert craftsmanship to ensure a long-lasting, beautiful product. Call us today, 865-304-0955, or you can visit TennesseeDeckAndFence.com for a free consultation. Let's create a backyard you're going to love.
Some things can steal your sunshine. Ugh, I just got my hair done.
Sorry, the cooler's broken. Anyone see my flip-flops? Anyone?
But COVID-19 can steal a lot more.
I just took a COVID test. Ugh.
Prescription medications for COVID exist. If you test positive this summer, ask your doctor if they're right for you. Visit PfizerForAll.com/COVID-19 to learn more. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Annie's first oil change wasn't as hard as she thought because she went to AutoZone, where a friendly AutoZoner helped her find the right oil and save on an oil filter. He explained the job and showed her free how-tos on AutoZone.com. When she was done, AutoZone recycled her old oil for free. Get a free oil filter and more during the Celebrate Free event at AutoZone, now through July 27th.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Restrictions apply.
Rogue RC 757 696, Sentra SY 393 3. See dealer for details on all offers. Cannot offers.
You're gonna drive to Oak Ridge Nissan.
East Tennessee, Scott Gropp for Oak Ridge Nissan. And this month, the savings are so big. No, they're huge. No, it's ginormous July. It's like Christmas in July.
Wait a minute, Scott. Does that make you Santa Claus?
Not exactly, Sarah, but my sack's full of goodies like this. Get into a brand new Nissan Sentra for $18,988 or Nissan Rogue for $23,988. But we're not done. Oak Ridge Nissan is now home to your $1,000 test drive and lifetime warranty.
Wow, Christmas really does come early to Oak Ridge. But what about my white elephant at a trade-in?
No white elephants in Oak Ridge. If you got a trade, you got it made. Get up to $8,000 over Kelly Blue Book so we can pay it off no matter what you owe. Get to Oak Ridge Nissan's ginormous July sales event, and that's why
you're gonna drive to Oak Ridge Nissan. You're gonna drive to Oak Ridge Nissan.
Hey Knoxville, it's your local State Farm agent, Josh Hemphill. When you combine State Farm home and auto insurance, you save an average of $889. Contact the Josh Hemphill team right here in Powell at 865-512-7542.
Speeding catches up with you. Paid for by NHTSA. Pat Boyle here to help you beat the books with Westwood One Sports. Red Sox in the O's tonight in Boston, and I'm jumping on the gravy train. The Sox have won 14 games in a row, and their lineup continues to mash. In the month of July, Boston's offense is top 10 in runs scored, batting average, OPS, and stolen bases. But it's their pitching that really takes the cake. Number one in all of baseball in ERA in July. Let's see how historic of a run this will be. Red Sox on the money line as a small favorite. I'm Pat Boyle. Bet Smarter and beat the books. Download the BetMGM app today.
When you first saw her, she was out walking her dog. You didn't notice her at first. But when you finally did, it was too late. Because at that moment, you were speeding. She was out walking her dog and only had a second to let go of the leash. Your foot was on the gas, and her life was on the line. Speeding catches up with you. Paid for by NHTSA.
This is Josh and Swain. Thank you for being with us. By the way, I appreciate the follow-up with Kirby Smarts. I still haven't seen the video. I'm sure it's available because others have seen it. We're not in Tampa, of course, right now. Nope. Several of the posts that I saw only had the one-line response from Kirby Smart. Who sent it? @Vol sent us the link. Ryan Sylvia with Rocky Top Insider with the full quote. So make sure I give proper attribution. But Kirby said, yeah, you said that, not me, when it was brought up that Georgia has lost an annual win with Tennessee coming off the schedule. Kirby continued to say it's a tough place to play and tough team to play. I got a lot of respect for Josh and their staff. I mean, they're a tough prep. They're really hard to prepare for. I'm glad other teams get an opportunity to do that. And then we get some new teams to play. Very unique scheduling. Looking forward to the new format and the matchups that are created through the new format.
Whatever. I know how you feel, Kirby, and it's okay. I am
Yeah,
cool.
that's fine. It's the SEC and it's football. It's okay.
I am cool. It bothers him that he went 0-4 versus Tennessee as a player. It's supposed to. I'm cool with him. With his initial comment, That's how he really felt. He agrees with the reporter. Probably upset the reporters put him on the spot that way, but he certainly agrees with the reporter. And then he went into coach speak mode, head coach mode, and said all the other stuff, which I appreciate, but I don't need it because I'm not offended by what he said initially.
We have a text that says next year might be in Samford Stadium, but if everything goes according to plan, Hype should be taking his most talented offense into that game by far. Tennessee hopes that offense will include David Gabriel Georges. He will announce tomorrow at 5:30, as we all eagerly await.
Oh, excuse me?
David Gabriel Georges.
Most talented offense.
Potentially Faison Brandon as the starter. David Sanders Jr. in his third year as the left tackle. Tristan Keys, a 5-star, returning at wide receiver. Wendell Moy, is he back again? Fifth year, I think, at guard. Again, you never know. Transfer portal, all that's going on. But potentially, most talented, yeah.
Potentially?
Yeah, most talented from a recruiting standpoint, and it would have to be down the line, but draft standpoint, because Faison, TK, and DGG would all be at least 2 years away from going to the draft.
Okay, I'll give you that. But that 22 team, offensively.
No, it's terrific, yeah. You have to go show what you can do from, again, just from a recruiting or potential draft standpoint.
I get it.
Next year's group should be the most talented.
I get it.
You also could have DGG versus Kamon Spell. He's the number 1 ranked running back in this class. David Gabriel George is ranked 2nd. Spell is committed to Georgia. So it could be a showdown of 1 versus 2 next year in Athens.
Well, it's going to be a dynamic duo of DGG
and potentially Deshaun Bishop.
Versus their top 2. That's what I'm telling myself is going to happen next year in Georgia.
Yeah, by the way, speaking of representing Tennessee well, all 3 guys did yesterday, Deshaun Bishop included. You'll hear a little bit from him, but good day for Tennessee.
Oh, great day.
Not surprising, easy prediction, in fact, that they would represent Tennessee well, but they did.
Yep. You couldn't have picked 3 guys who would represent Tennessee better than T. Lander, Carter, and Bishop. Those guys did a great job. Very proud of them. Wonderful job.
Mike in the text box. Josh, are we there yet? Looking a little more than 28 and a half hours to go, Swain.
Oh, my gosh.
Until David Gabriel Georges makes his announcement and choice between Ole Miss, Ohio State, and Tennessee.
He's an unbelievable talent, man.
Big-time talent.
I am so ready for this to be over.
We'll continue the conversation. 2 hours to go until our show is over. 865-656-9900 to join us as we continue the conversation. We'll talk more Tennessee and SEC football right here on Josh and Swain.
Hey, I'm Chris Van Vliet. Go behind the scenes and beyond the headlines with the biggest names in pro wrestling and beyond.
Jeff Jarrett, great to see you. In this business, the story behind the scenes, so much more entertaining than what you see on camera.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman.
Mr. Heyman, you are a master at the little things. That's how you turn good into great.
What does it take to achieve greatness? Whatever it takes, I'm willing to do.
That's an Emmy-winning performance.
How about it? Insight with Chris Van Vliet. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.
Twin Peaks is the best in the game. Here, it's bigger game days and bolder fight nights. I mean, where else can you find a scratch kitchen that always comes in clutch every day from lunch to late night? Only at Twin Peaks, the #1 sports bar.
Why wait for the weekend? At Twin Peaks, they're serving scratch food and pouring quality cocktails every day after dark. Come by the lodge and experience the best late night in the league. Today, tomorrow, or any other day of the week. We'll see you at Twin Peaks.
Good old East Tennessee, we know family, hard work, and helping your neighbors still means a lot. I'm Nick Whitehead with Whitehead Auto Sales in Alcoa and Knoxville. Our family-owned and operated business is celebrating our 20-year anniversary. Our pillars are those three items: family, hard work, and helping your neighbor. Experience the difference of why we've been voted #1 in Blount County for years now, and why we've expanded to Chapman Highway to help even more. Visit whiteheadautosales.com or come shake our hands for a deal you can't find anywhere else. 20 years from our family to yours at Whitehead Auto Sales.
Join Tyler and Kaner Wednesday at the all-new Collectibles and More location in Alcoa, 1120 Frank Street, behind Texas Roadhouse and Jim and Nick's. The area's top sports card and memorabilia shop is everything for any collector. It's from 3 to 7 this Wednesday at Alcoa at the all-new Collectibles and More.
Is your water as safe as it could be? I mean, really. In most homes, it can always be safer. Most people try to eat better, and that's good, but what about the water you put on your body and in your body? I know you can drink bottled water, but is it really clean with all that microplastic from the bottle? I bet if you looked at bottled water under a microscope, you could see all that microplastic. Probably looks like shredded toilet paper floating around in the water. There has to be a safer way. I'm David Brewster from Aqua Clear Water Systems, and we can simply install an award-winning Connecticut drinking water system, which is proudly made here in the USA. The Connecticut drinking water system gives you final barrier protection. This means every time you get a drink, the contaminants have been freshly squeezed out of the water, so it's made fresh. Give Aqua Clear Water Systems a call, 865-986-4234. This could be the simplest health hack in your life, so get cracking and start health hacking.
Aqua Clear will change your water. It'll change your life.
Truck drivers, are you tired of dealing with unpredictable work weeks? Take control of your schedule with a reliable Monday through Friday driving job at Midwest Logistics Systems. MLS drivers get home every day with consistent out and back routes and haul exclusively no-touch automotive freight. Plus, MLS drivers enjoy paid time off and holidays, full benefits, performance and safety-based bonuses, and more. Apply today for a driving career that keeps you close to home. Learn more at MidwestLogisticsSystems.com.
When you're preparing for your presentation, what you say matters. Your delivery matters. The quality matters. Your image matters. So trust Image Matters, Knoxville's most respected office technology dealer, to create the image you want. Image Matters is locally owned and operated, offering total document output solutions to fit both your needs and budget. From multifunction printers to production printing, backed by customer service that's second to none. To learn how Image Matters can help you, visit ImageMattersInc.com or call 865-212-3600. Technology you need, people you trust.
Leaky pipes.
Oh no!
Toilets clogged.
Oh crap!
Don't freak out. Just call us. Problem solved.
Okay.
Valley Plumbing. Any plumbing issue, anytime. Call Valley Plumbing at 865-351-0643 or visit valleyplumbingtn.com.
From the Budweiser Studios, this is WNML AM Knoxville, WNML FM Friendsville, streaming worldwide on 99.1 thesportsanimal.com and on the Sports Animal app. We are 99.1 The Sports Animal.
This is a Westwood One Sports Minute.
What is the waiting for here on LeBron James and his decision? Pick a team. Good God, how many years are we going to do this? The greatest player of all time, this, that, LeBron. I mean, me personally, I take Michael Jordan. But enough of waiting around on LeBron James. What do you think? A whole world is waiting for his decision? And the NBA should be ashamed of themselves. I don't think that we need to wait around for LeBron to make his decision. I'm Sal Licata.
O'Reilly. Stay cool this summer with AC Pro and O'Reilly Auto Parts. Right now, receive a $20 O'Reilly Auto Parts gift card after rebate with the purchase of a select AC Pro ready-to-use refrigerant kit that includes a hose and gauge. The advanced formula works quickly to seal common vehicle air conditioner leaks. Beat the heat at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance engineer at a beverage manufacturing plant, he starts his day knowing every line is ready to run because Grainger delivers the industrial-grade products he needs to keep mixers, conveyors, and packaging equipment moving. With Grainger's vast selection of bearings, belts, and motors, he keeps operations running smoothly, so nothing grinds to a halt. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Josh and Swain is brought to you by Junk Be Gone. Rent any dumpster at regular rate and get 2 extra days free. Junk Be Gone, the bee's knees of junk removal for 2 decades.
This is Josh and Swain. Thanks for being with us. We begin hour number 2 of today's show with 2 hours to go. Very excited to talk more Tennessee football with you and to talk more SEC football. It's day 2 of SEC football media days. We are getting closer to Saturday, September 5th. That's when Tennessee will kick off the season.
Yeah, real countdown, baby.
Against Furman?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Josh Ward.
So, Swain, I think that is 46 days to go. Is that Carlton Nil days away?
Carlton Nil,
There's a shout-out for you, which means, Swain, we're 47 days away. All you have to do is add one more. 47 days away from the Big Kahuna Labor Day Festival, Flavor Day weekend at World's Fair Park. Both lawns. It's a huge event. It gets bigger and better every single year. Thanks to Matt Beeler at Big Kahuna Wings. BKWFestival.com is the website to learn more and to find tickets. But caller number 5 to 656 wins right now will win a pair of tickets to the Sunday, September 6th event, the Big Kahuna Labor Day Festival. All kinds of food, wings included, fireworks at the end, the best fireworks show of the year at the 13th Annual Covenant Health Big Kahuna Labor Day Festival. We'll give away another pair later in the show and all week long. Be listening for your chance. But 656 wins to caller number 5, a pair of tickets to the big festival, Sunday, September 6th. BKWFestival.com.
Sir, did you say Flavor Day weekend?
Flavor Day weekend.
Did you come up with that?
I did after reading it from the website at BKWFestival.com.
That's pretty good, Josh.
It's really good.
Did you give credit?
Just now.
It's really good. That's really good stuff right there.
Plan to be out there, by the way.
Oh, I plan to be there too.
You think Tennessee will be a 1-0 football team on Sunday, September 6th?
Who we playing first?
Furman.
Yeah, Josh. I think we'll get past Furman. What's their mascot?
The Paladin.
Okay. Yeah, 1-0. Is that a bird?
No.
Oh.
It is not.
Okay.
A knight, I believe.
Oh, my bad.
No, it sounds like a bird.
I'm sorry, man.
I think you're thinking of Zion Williamson and the New Orleans Pelicans, but
Maybe. You know what? I probably need to shut up. I don't want to provide any bulletin board material.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah. Hey.
Yeah, Georgia State did happen. You know?
Hey, is this bulletin board material Brad Crawford's bowl projections for the 2026 season?
Josh, when I told you about Brad Crawford's bowl projections, I didn't tell you for you to ask me about it on live radio, okay?
Okay.
Like, I didn't want you to ask me about it on live radio because I'm trying not to say anything bad, all right?
Okay. Well, never mind. So Brad Crawford,
can't do it now.
I enjoy the work that he does, CBSSports.com. He has 4 SEC teams set to make the college football playoff this year. Texas, which is very talented, Georgia, LSU, and Ole Miss. He has Alabama going to the Citrus Bowl. Tide fans won't be happy with that. Texas A&M going to the ReliaQuest Bowl. Oklahoma in the Gator Bowl. OU fans would be quite disappointed. And Tennessee in the Las Vegas Bowl. Other SEC teams, South Carolina to the Texas Bowl, Florida in the Liberty, Auburn in the Gasparilla, Missouri in the Music City, and Vanderbilt to the Birmingham Bowl. But Tennessee to the Las Vegas Bowl.
Josh, I'm to the point where it doesn't really matter what bowl game you go to if you're not going to the college football playoff. What matters is the weather at that time of the year. Like, sign me up for the weather. I'm not interested in going to the Las Vegas Bowl. I am interested in going to Las Vegas.
And
there's a difference.
To provide some context, Crawford has Tennessee with a projected record of 8-4. So that's not a terrible record. Would be the same as last year, obviously. And Tennessee's players are not signing up for that. And he tells you who the wins and losses come against. He has Tennessee beating Furman, Georgia Tech, Kennesaw State, Arkansas, Alabama, Kentucky, Vanderbilt, and LSU. But he has Tennessee losing to Texas, Auburn, South Carolina, and Texas A&M. The Texas loss is easily explained. I'm guessing part of the Auburn explanation is, hey, that's the week right after playing Texas. You got to bounce back and get ready for a quality team. Can't have a letdown. He says Auburn's improved roster under Golish and South Carolina's home field advantage make both difficult assignments. South Carolina is at the end of 8 straight weeks for Tennessee. The Gamecocks have a bye the week before hosting Tennessee. Tennessee would be coming off the Bama win. So he has Tennessee going 8-4 and playing in the Las Vegas Bowl.
Oh, man. And he did a really good job of explaining, showing his work. Doesn't mean I want to see that happen, but I will say when we gave our record predictions, 8-4 was the record prediction for me as well as it was for you. And if that's the record that he has, explaining why we'll go to that bowl, then I really can't push back too much other than the fact that I want to be wrong. Like, I don't want to be right. I want my prediction to be wrong. I want us to win more games than that. And I would prefer that us go to a bowl game where there's some water. Look, the beach would be first choice.
Totally understandable.
And then the next choice would be, hey, man, somewhere that's fun, I guess. But normally, teams who are not good go to the Las Vegas Bowl. So I think that's kind of hard to grasp and get around.
The Auburn game is one that doesn't get talked about a lot.
You can't lose that game, man. You can't lose that game. You know, Josh Heupel was talking about yesterday, and you can tell that Vanderbilt game means a lot.
Yep.
Because no coach is really told or prepared enough for the backlash and the reactions that you're going to get if you lose to Vanderbilt. Like, we can tell you, people around Josh Heupel can tell him, hey, man, hey, don't lose to Vanderbilt. This fan base, they don't take kindly to that. And we can, he can be told that. But until it happens, you truly don't understand. Well, it happened. And you can tell by his answer yesterday that he felt some heat about that. Mm-hmm. And he wants to correct that. But other than the Vanderbilt game, Auburn's the second game on the schedule that you can't lose to. You can't lose to a coach in his first year at Auburn, one that used to be your offensive coordinator. You can't do that. Especially one where the fans feel like is the reason why the offense hasn't been the same since 22. That's the perception.
You're right. That is the perception. Now, if this entire scenario were to play out, if they were to start out 0-2 in the SEC with home losses to Texas and Auburn, but then turn around and go 4-2 the rest of the way in the SEC,
that's pretty good.
With wins against Bama and Lane Kiffin and LSU, that's pretty good.
All should be forgiven.
Yeah, that would create, I would imagine, real positive momentum toward the offseason. And if that happens, you're going to have to get some high-level play at quarterback, right? You're not going to go 4-2 the rest of the way in the SEC if your quarterback stinks. So then you're going to build on that success the second half of the season to try to turn it into a really good 2027.
If you beat Alabama and LSU, I'm not going to have many complaints. Will I have some? Of course.
And by the way, Brad noted he anticipates inconsistent play at quarterback. That would make sense with a young guy. But if you go 8-4 and you beat Bama and LSU with inconsistent play at quarterback that you can improve next year, that's something to work with. You don't sign up for that today, but you can work with that if it plays out that way.
Josh, we've had inconsistent quarterback play every year Josh Heupel's been here.
Was 22 inconsistent?
The Pittsburgh game?
Well,
Yeah, I mean, I thought that was the definition of inconsistent, where you're not consistent every single game. It was a great season. Hendon Hooker was still great. But my point is, you can have some inconsistent play and still be damn good, like we were in 22. Hendon was not good against Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I see what you're saying, but I think a lot of great seasons can still have a down game. I would consider Hendon pretty consistent in 22.
Consistent quarterback play. Okay.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Manning and Brady had some stinkers in their MVP seasons. That's okay.
In the MVP season?
Yeah. You play a bunch of them.
I don't know, man. I mean, I guess. My point is, you can still have a great season as a quarterback and have a inconsistent game, an off game, and still be good.
Yeah. That's what I would consider.
That's my point.
Yeah.
That's the point I'm trying to make.
Yeah.
Like, just because you have an off game doesn't mean you don't or can't have a great year at the quarterback position. That's the only point I'm trying to make.
Chip wants to know what the over-under will be on how many linemen go down with injuries for both teams, Tennessee, Auburn.
Pack a lunch, boys.
This will take some explaining. We are 46 days from Tennessee kicking off the season. Nathan notes only 14 days until it is O.J. Simpson days away from Tennessee's football season. Last week, Swain, while you were away, one of the days it was Barry Sanders' birthday. We did our Mount Rushmore of college football running backs, and I made the decision to put O.J. on the Mount Rushmore for football reasons only. By the way, that's what won me the face-off. Eli chose me because of
you should have been
the
disqualified.
inclusion of O.J.
You should have been disqualified with that answer.
Is that right?
The Buffalo Bills forgot about him. Have they not?
Well, we weren't talking about the NFL, were we?
The Buffalo Bills totally forgot about O.J. Simpson. You shouldn't be forgetting about him, too.
But Nathan has followed up. He asked last week, I believe, and has followed up saying we need Swain's Mount Rushmore of college wide receivers. We had a bunch of great names. We had some debate. I got called dumb at one point, I think, during the hour of conversation, which was perfectly fine. But it was a playful conversation last week talking about running backs.
I think I can do that. Give me some time. I think I can do that. That sounds fun.
Yeah.
I can't believe Eli gave you the win off that.
Because of that, yep. So that was unexpected, but I took the win and I ran with it. We will move forward here on Josh and Swain, 865-656-9900, as Jason Swain is here, a former wide receiver himself at the University of Tennessee. I'm Josh Ward, here until 3 o'clock. More Tennessee talk on Josh and Swain.
They say the best things in life are free. Streaming 99.1, the sports animal proves it. Always on, always free.
Hi, I'm David Brewster, owner of Aqua Clear Water Systems. The next time you're hauling heavy bottles of water, think, why am I doing this? With an award-winning Connecticut water system from Aqua Clear, I could make my own clean, fresh water. Better than bottled. Give us a call at 865-694-1725 or find us on the web at aquaclearws.com.
Aqua Clear will change your water. It'll change your life.
Did you know there's a local Geico office in your area? It's true. Hi, I'm Brian Chapman, your local Geico agent here in Knoxville. My team and I are committed to helping you with all your insurance needs. So come visit my local Geico office on Kingston Pike today.
A farm, a family, and a tradition of premium fresh sausage that's lasted almost a century. Using only the freshest ingredients and finest cuts of meat for flavor that is locked in instantly. Each bite of Swaggerty's Farm sausage transports you back to a warm, cozy southern kitchen, leaving you satisfied and ready to take on the day. Swaggerty's Farm, quite possibly the best tasting sausage in America. Now available at your local retailers.
Hey, I'm Josh Hemphill, right here in Knoxville. Let's talk about something that's not always top of mind, but still really important, life insurance. The Josh Hemphill State Farm team can help you understand options that best fit your family. Contact us right here in Farragut at 865-675-3999.
Stanley Fence, the first name in fencing for East Tennessee. Stanley Fence has 4 to 6 foot chain link fencing and galvanized or black vinyl coated finishes, plus aluminum fencing, all in stock with no long wait times. Get a free gate
Every
residential chain link fence installation. Want a custom look? Stanley Fence has cut pyramid, Gothic, and French Gothic wood post tops in-house. No middleman, just craftsmanship. Call 865-254-3844 or go to stanleyfence.com to schedule your appointment. Stanley Fence, family owned, operated, and the first name for fencing in East Tennessee.
Food City's School Bucks Challenge is back, sharing $800,000 with local schools. Link your value card, and every time you shop, your school earns School Bucks. 1 point for every dollar you spend. New this year, Spirit Weeks give you even more ways to earn with bonus school bucks on your favorite brands. It's simple. Shop, earn, help your school grow their share. Sign up today at foodcity.com/schoolbucks. Food City, proud to support our schools.
Hey, East Tennessee, we're celebrating 250 years of America right here at Rusty Wallace Honda with the most patriotic offers of the year. Choose from hundreds of new Hondas. Whether you're looking for a CRV or a Civic, an HRV or a Pilot, they all come with special Independence Day pricing. Don't forget, every new Honda comes with Rusty's exclusive 200,000-mile warranty. Don't miss our most patriotic offers ever. Get to Rusty Wallace Honda, I-75 at Callahan Drive. Onward, freedom!
Is your house just one big headache and you want to sell it fast at a fair price? Hi, I'm Pat with ProSource Home Buyers, and I will make you a fair, as-is, all-cash offer on your house today, no matter the condition, price range, or location. Call me at 865-500-3711. Maybe it's inherited, sitting vacant, causing you financial stress, or needs more repairs than you can handle. Whatever the situation or condition, I'll buy it. Our customers say things like,
"It was very smooth and easy, and we are satisfied with the amount we received from my mother's property."
The entire process was easy. They were upfront, honest, and kept me informed every step of the way.
ProSource is a great company to work with. We had a great experience from start to finish.
Whatever the situation or condition, I'll buy it, and we can close in as little as a week. If you're ready to sell your house fast, call me at 865-500-3711. That's 865-500-3711. That's 865-500-3711.
In a flash, sell your house for cash. ProSource Home Buyers.
This is Josh and Swain. Thank you for being with us. Thank you for the messages, replying with more notes on how the running back Mount Rushmore conversation went, as I had OJ there, strictly from a football standpoint, but that was in last week's show.
The past is the past?
The past is the past.
Don't bring up old stuff?
Yeah.
Probably not a good time to promote the Josh and Swain podcast, wherever you get your podcast. You're not gonna do that one today?
No, I still remind you, Apple, Spotify, the WNML app.
Okay, all right. Just making sure you're consistent.
Yep, as we continue with you live on 99.1 The Sports Animal and AM 640 The Sports Monster, and we want them to continue to want us to be on their airwaves.
I just get past that OJ conversation, though, guys.
Look, the record still shows I won the face-off that day.
Hey, man, you won when I wasn't here. So
as a former Tennessee coach once said, never apologize for a win.
Oh, my God. Hey, man, you won when I wasn't here. So, hey, congratulations. The other team's best player didn't play, and you beat that team. Kudos.
Hey, we talked to Jeremiah T. Lander yesterday on the show.
Yeah, it was great.
You asked him about that position that he plays that is very deep. They've got a number of guys at linebacker with a lot of experience plus talent.
Yep.
Arion Carter was also there yesterday. He was asked about, hey, could we see you on the edge at some point? That is one of the storylines with Tennessee's defense with Jim Knowles. Mm-hmm. How will Jim Knowles and that staff use the talent that they have, especially at linebacker with Amari Campbell transferring in? You know he's going to play a lot, a transfer from Penn State. Arion Carter, who could have gone to the NFL, decided to come back. He's going to play a lot. Jeremiah said Edwin Spillman, he's a veteran at this point. He's in his third year. And, again, young talent like Jaden Perlotti. So how do those guys factor in? And, of course, the down and distance and every game situation, that'll factor in. But Aaron Carter asked about the edge, said, yeah, you could see me down there at different times. That'll be one of the things to watch. I say during fall camp, you can maybe watch a little bit more of it than we will in fall camp, but definitely when the season begins in September.
Yes, I will be watching more than all of y'all. So I will be able to watch some scrimmages. I doubt we see some exotic stuff during those scrimmages. I'm sure if we do, then it won't be too crazy because you want to save some of that stuff for the games. But what a great problem to have if you're Jim Knowles, if you are in that linebacker room, right? There's so many different guys, but you have a coach that can use you in certainly a number of different ways, and that's what T. Lander talked a little bit about in his time with us. That is what Aaron Carter talked about when he commented on it at SEC Media Days, being used on the edge, being up in the teeth of the defense, pre-snap right there across from the center, making it difficult for the center to be able to know who the middle linebacker is, making it difficult for the quarterback to know who's coming, who's not coming, who's standing up, who's not. That's going to be really, really fun for those guys to be able to create turnovers and opportunities to get the ball with some of their pre-snap disguises. And so you got to have smart football players to be able to do that. Arians play a lot of football. T. Landers play a lot of football. And then you have Campbell, who understands Jim Knowles more than anybody else on this defense that didn't come from Penn State. So, yeah, man, these guys are going to have some fun. They're going to have some real fun.
There was all kinds of attention, of course, on Chaz Coleman coming in. He's not going to be with Tennessee's football team. But the other transfers, Xavier Gillum, Campbell, Lane in the secondary, those are important pieces that can help. And then the secondary itself, I think Josh Heupel is excited about the players that they brought in, Lane, Metcalf, Quay Moss, Lee at corner, and then some guys coming back. They never gave up on Idris Farouk, and he's going to factor in at safety. And then Ty Redmond has all kinds of potential at corner, and some other guys that'll factor in the depth of the secondary. So that was another takeaway I had yesterday. A lot of the attention on the offense and the quarterback position, but Josh Heupel expressing a lot of confidence in the secondary and Tennessee's defense.
No, they didn't give up hope on Farouk, but they did challenge him with bringing in more talent and more guys who are athletic around him.
Which is a good thing.
To force him to have to grow and get better and claw and scratch, and it's been the best thing for him. And we saw that during the spring. He's great. He was great. He was one of the most improved players on the entire team out there during the spring. He had a great spring.
This is bounce back time.
For Tennessee, right?
For Tennessee's defense. Well, Tennessee's defense.
No. You said it right, for Tennessee's defense. Because, the offense was number one in the league. So it's bounce back time from a win-loss record standpoint, right, for the whole entire team. But if we're talking about a unit, it's definitely a bounce back time for this defense.
Starts with the defense and then the complementary aspect. The Oklahoma game, as an example, the offense didn't do its part that night.
No, we ain't talking about complementary. I think if you're a defense, we forget all that complimentary stuff. Like, we got a freshman quarterback.
Yeah.
We got you. We got you, Faison. We got you, George McIntyre. We got you.
The defense takes the accountability approach.
Yeah. Yes. Forget all that complimentary stuff. That was when you had an offense that was better than the defense. This is when you had an experienced quarterback. This is when you had, the best position group was your receivers last year. And that may be the best position group this year. But it doesn't matter if the quarterback doesn't get the ball to him, and other factors have to play out for the receivers to be an impact during the game. But I think if you are on this defense, forget that complimentary stuff. You're like, hey, we got you. We gonna do our job better, and we're gonna make it easy for the offense to be able to run the football like we know we want to do. That's our specialty. So that way we can get the rest that we need on the sideline. make adjustments that we need to make on the sideline. I think that's the type of mentality you got to have if you're on this defense. And a lot of these guys wasn't even here last year. So if I'm coming in, I'm like, hey, y'all was sorry last year. I wasn't part of this sorriness that y'all had going on. I'm coming here to be a part of a good defense. And if you were part of this bad defense last year, you want to fix it. Like you want to be the reason why, it's different. And I saw Marion die on Friday.
Yeah.
I had to do a double take. Sir, where's your birth certificate? I need to see it.
Yeah, he looks SEC certified. Got to go play but he looks like it.
And he understands it's time. Like, it's his time. He gets it. He's ready to roll.
So you're saying that when they're in the linebacker room and T. Lander and Arion, they say, man, we got to bounce back this year. Amari Campbell says, we
got to bounce back. we wasn't last in our conference.
Although,
but Amari can't say too much because Penn State was
last year
trash
didn't go great.
I'm sorry. Don't be offended with what I'm saying here.
Yeah, we're just joking.
I'm for real. But I mean, these are conversations that happen in the locker room.
Really, I just wanted to make an Uncle Phil reference.
Oh, you can never go wrong with the Uncle Phil reference. But these are conversations that happen in the locker room.
Yeah,
like they joke around with each other.
Mm-hmm.
It's what I would say if I was coming from a different team over and the defense was bad last year.
So when Cedric Wilson came in and went off on the wide receiver room, but he went one by one and he got to you he skipped you at the end. If Meacham or Brett said, man, he really told us, we really heard it. Us.
I thought it. Yeah, I thought it. But I was part of the group last year. I was on the team. I was in the room. My group, we didn't play well. So to myself, I was like, I was catching the ball. Y'all wasn't out there catching the ball. But I took accountability for the entire group. That's what a leader does, Josh. That's what a real leader does.
Accountability.
That's what I was doing.
From the captain.
It's right. Captain Swain. That's right. That's right.
Swain, it is 1:30. We are 28 hours away from David Gabriel George's announcement tomorrow at Baylor School. Ole Miss, Ohio State, and Tennessee for the services of the five-star running back.
Ole Miss still in there?
That's what I'm told.
All right. I keep seeing graphics with him wearing a 0 jersey with Ole Miss uniform.
I don't think there will be any representatives from Ole Miss media that will be covering the press conference.
You should see these Ohio State fans coping, talking about that DGG's picking Tennessee over a number. Oh, man, this is great. Why get a subscription for Netflix when you have Twitter? This is great, Josh. You should check this out. These Ohio State fans, they cannot help it.
Free 99.
It's free, man.
They're on the X. So DGG tomorrow, 5:30. Is LeBron going to put out a statement at 5:30 tomorrow where he's going?
You know what? I haven't really cared about where LeBron's going. It hasn't bothered me that he's taking however long because I don't care. I don't care where LeBron's going.
The latest internet talk is Miami or Cleveland.
Cool.
That's where a lot of the buzz is. Still some Philly talk. Still a mention here or there of Golden State. But this would be round 3, right, of Miami or Cleveland, if that's what it comes down to? He left in 2010.
Yeah.
Took his talents to South Beach. 4 years later, went back to Cleveland. Now, could go back to one of the two. We'll come back. 865-656-9900.
I'll watch wherever he goes. I like watching greatness. He's great. I'll be watching. But I'm not keeping up with where he's going.
Is it true at your announcement in the 2003 class you said you're taking your talents to Knoxville, Tennessee?
Did not say that. I did not say that, sir.
A little more than 4 years ago, Jason Swain brought his talents right here to the Sports Animal. We are with you on the Sports Animal and Sports Monster in the Tri-Cities. We're here for another 90 minutes. We're presented by Junk Be Gone on Josh and Swain.
Be here this afternoon at 5 for 30 uninterrupted minutes of talking sports. Breaking only to give you 30-second traffic updates and then straight back to sports. No Huddle, powered by USS, proud ball sponsor and foundation expert United Structural Systems. For all your foundation and waterproofing needs.
They guarantee their best.
Call USS. No Huddle this afternoon at 5.
Hey, I'm Josh Hemphill, right here in Knoxville. Let's talk about something that's not always top of mind, but still really important: life insurance. The Josh Hemphill State Farm Team can help you understand options that best fit your family. Contact us right here in Powell at 865-512-7542.
I'm VFL Sterling Hinton, and it's
46 days until
it's football time in Tennessee.
This countdown to kickoff is brought to you by Knoxville TVA Employees Credit Union. People helping people since 1934.
Are you ready to hit the water this summer? Then you need to check out Barletta, Knoxville's #1 selling pontoon brand. Why? Well, unmatched quality, performance, and comfort powered exclusively by Mercury Motors. Plus, Barletta's ZeroFlex VIP construction gives you the smoothest ride on the lake. These are the boats built for making memories. Your kids, grandkids, they won't stop smiling. Choose from 20 to 26 feet. Models starting around $350 a month with approved financing. Trades are welcome. Visit American Boat Center, serving Knoxville boaters since 1976 on I-40 West Knoxville or online at AmericanBoatCenter.com. Nobody does boating better in Knoxville than American Boat Center.
If you want a great-looking fence or secure entry gate that will stand the test of time, you need to call Stanley Fencing and Gates. Proudly serving East Tennessee since 2000, Stanley Fencing can customize your fence. Just tell Stanley Fencing your idea, and they'll bring it to life, offering chain link, vinyl, aluminum, and wood fencing. They even specialize in secure entry gates to protect your business. For customized fencing and gates backed by a warranty, choose the Stanley Fence family. Call 865-254-3844 or online at stanleyfence.com.
Mike Rowe here with a fun fact. Did you know that 50% of the air that you breathe inside your home comes from your crawl space? Yeah. Whether your crawl space is wet, musty, or your floors are bouncy, do yourself a favor and call a Groundworks company. I spent some time working with these guys, and they're the real deal. Their people are trained and certified to repair your crawl space. Schedule a free inspection with AFS, a Groundworks company, and tell them Mike sent you.
Licensed in all states where work is performed. See website for details.
Run the numbers with this mortgage rate special.
At Knoxville TVA Employees Credit Union, get a 5.5% interest rate, 5.716% APR on a 30-year fixed home loan. Run your numbers before this rate special ends. Lock in this competitive mortgage rate now at tvacreditunion.com.
Equal Housing Opportunity Lender, NMLS number 167911. APR is annual percentage rate. Call 1-800-467-5427, extension 5409 for more details.
Many times, a person hires a law firm after an injury without doing research. It can be a big mistake or not. Sometimes, after you have hired a certain lawyer, you realize you made a certain mistake. But guess what? Just because you hire them doesn't mean you can't fire them. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you think you've hired the wrong firm, you may have. So do this. Google Morgan & Morgan results or visit forthepeople.com for cases just like yours. You may find that our full-service injury firm should have been your choice in the first place. Last year, almost 12,000 people discharged their law firm and hired us after further research. We became America's largest injury firm for a reason. Visit forthepeople.com today and let's get started. Or call Pound Law on your cell phone. Morgan & Morgan, for the people.
Morgan & Morgan, 150 4th Avenue North, Nashville, Tennessee. Tennessee lawyer will handle Tennessee cases. Prior results do not guarantee a similar outcome.
The President of the United States, Donald J. Trump.
Marsha Blackburn is an incredible person.
She's a fighter, a true fighter. For the people of Tennessee, she loves your state.
Trump trusted Tennessee first. Marsha Blackburn will deport illegal immigrants from Tennessee in record numbers and ban China from buying up 1 inch of Tennessee land.
Marsha Blackburn, a very, very early supporter of ours, a really wonderful woman.
A rock-solid conservative who will fight the woke agenda, deliver results, and never, ever back down.
They're lucky to get you because you are a talent and a great person, and you've been with me all the way, and I appreciate it.
Tennessee's one and only Marsha Blackburn for governor.
She's a fighter, a true fighter. For the people of Tennessee, she loves your state.
Paid for and authorized by Marsha for Governor, Treasurer Glenn Jacobs.
This report is sponsored by Aleve. At some point, body pain may creep in and become your reality that day. But Aleve is here to keep you moving. One pill gives you up to 12 hours of body pain relief. So don't let pain hold you back. Try Aleve today. Use as directed.
Partly cloudy skies today with high temperatures into the low 90s, but feeling a little bit closer to about 100 degrees with the heat index. As we move into this evening, we will see more scattered showers and storm chances begin to pick up throughout the evening and going into late Tuesday night, some of which could be on the stronger side with gusty winds and the potential to see some flooding. Meteorologist Belle Oliver in the WVLT First Alert Weather Center.
Leaky pipes.
Oh no!
Toilets clogged.
Oh crap!
Don't freak out. Just call us. Problem solved.
Okay.
Valley Plumbing. Septic issues or need a clean out? Call Valley Plumbing at 865-351-0643 or visit valleyplumbingtn.com.
Josh and Swain is brought to you by Junk Be Gone. Rent any dumpster at regular rate and get 2 extra days free. Junk Be Gone, the bee's knees of junk removal for 2 decades.
Fair, honest sports conversation from 2 guys that define credibility. Here's Josh and Swain on 99.1, the Sports Animal.
This is Josh and Swain. Thanks for being with us. As SEC Football Media Days continues, it's a big event. What do you make of the chatter, the conversation that has taken place in the first couple of days this week of the idea, the possibility of the SEC breaking away, with the talk yesterday and this morning that, yeah, that's real. Kirby Smart saying, I've been on this. But the idea of the SEC doing its own thing that's been brought up in the past but has been brought up more seriously, at least as a consideration this week.
Yeah, Kirby said, yeah, I've actually been there for a long time. He's already felt that way for some time now. I agree with Kirby. I mean, I think the what broke the camel's back here was the fact that the NCAA could not enforce their rules regarding gambling, that Texas Tech was allowed to do what they were allowed to do for as long as they did. And you have local judges being able to determine whether or not a kid is eligible or not. Like that compiled with the other stuff in Sorsby, you got to be more serious now than ever about possibly breaking away. Can't even enforce rules, NCAA. So what is the point of having you around? So I think if you are the SEC, if you are some of the other conferences, you need to break away from the NCAA to be able to enforce your own rules and get together and figure out what's right, what's wrong, what we're not going to tolerate. Get yourself a commissioner and move forward with that. So, yeah, I mean, we've over the last 2-3 years, Josh, like we've heard, all right, it's a possibility. At some point, it's going to happen. We're just getting closer to it happening in 2026. That's all.
Yeah, I want to know who's going to be leading moving forward. We've had all this off-season conversation. We have all these different people that are involved in different roles. We've talked about the Yankees president and his involvement somehow. Cody Campbell, the big booster at Texas Tech.
He don't need to be involved. Keep him away.
Totally agree.
Yeah.
Let's get some real leadership in place if this is going to happen with college football. But the SEC by itself, that's not going to work. You still need other parties around the country for college football to be college football. But I don't know. Let's see. It seems to be a real conversation because of all these lawsuits and the lack of any kind of power with the NCAA through all this. But I want to know who the leaders are because that's still a big question I have. You even have the leaders of the 2 biggest conferences, the Big Ten and the SEC, that have been at odds at different times.
Yeah, but I think everyone can agree that local judges extending eligibility and the NCAA's failure to hold Brendan Sorsby accountable is all the reasons you need to move forward with possibly doing this yourselves. It's all the evidence you need. It's time to move forward. It doesn't have to be fast. It can be at a snail's pace. but you have to be moving forward thinking about it, because this is only going to get worse.
As we wait to see what will happen with this upcoming basketball season as players seek a fifth year of eligibility from this past year, we are, at least it appears to be, moving forward no matter what happens with those lawsuits. With that, I think settled the 5 years of eligibility.
Yeah.
But I say I think. Who knows? Maybe some lawsuit will come over the age-based part of it.
Oh, it's coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's coming. And I hope that the NCAA side, I hope they win. I do.
We continue the conversation. We have an attaboy to hand out on today's show. We continue to invite you to be part of the show. You can call or text 865-656-9900. You'll hear from Josh Heupel again before the afternoon ends. We're with you until 3 o'clock. We're presented by Junk Begon, East Tennessee's junk removal specialists, on Josh and Swain.
From the Budweiser studios of The Sports Animal, we are 99.1 The Sports Animal.
Rogue RC 756 Sentra SY 393. 3C dealer for details on all offers. Cannot comment offers.
You're gonna drive to Oak Ridge Nissan.
East Tennessee, Scott Klopp for Oak Ridge Nissan. And this month, the savings are so big. No, they're huge. No, it's ginormous July. It's like Christmas in July.
Wait a minute, Scott. Does that make you Santa Claus?
Not exactly, Sarah, but my sack's full of goodies like this. Get into a brand new Nissan Sentra for $18,988 or Nissan Rogue for $23,988. But we're not done. Oak Ridge Nissan is now home to your $1,000 test drive and lifetime warranty.
Wow, Christmas really does come early to Oak Ridge. But what about my white elephant of a trade-in?
No white elephants in Oak Ridge. If you got a trade, you got it made. Get up to $8,000 over Kelly Blue Book so we can pay it off no matter what you owe. Get to Oak Ridge Nissan's ginormous July sales event, and that's why
you're gonna drive to Oak Ridge Nissan. You're gonna drive to Oak Ridge Nissan.
This is Jeff with Monster Tree Service of Knoxville. Our professional crew is equipped to handle even the biggest jobs with superior service and award-winning results. When you need routine tree trimming, expert plant health care, or emergency tree removal, our experts at Monster Tree Service of Knoxville provide the friendly, reliable service you can count on. With expert knowledge and state-of-the-art equipment, we get the job done safely and efficiently. Don't let your tree problem get out of control. Call 865-832-3029 or visit monstertreeservice.com and let us tame your monster.
Stover's Liquidation in Oak Ridge and Cookeville have purchased a multi-million-dollar buyout from Bruce Armstrong Hardco. Flooring selling at 40 to 50% off normal retail. Hardwood and vinyl flooring, all first quality and lots of inventory in stock. Largest selection of tile anywhere. You never know what you'll find at Stover's. Anything from landscape stones, HVAC closeouts, and more. Visit us in Oak Ridge or Cookeville or online anytime at stoversliquidation.com. Your anything and everything store.
Bojangles Chicken and Biscuits is this week's sweet deal. Get a $50 gift certificate for only $25. Don't settle. Get real handmade Southern food at Bojangles. Born in the Carolinas in '77, Bojangles serves up famous made-from-scratch biscuits, Cajun seasoned flavor, and hand-breaded bone-in chicken that keeps folks coming back. Starting from the first location on Level Road, Bojangles now has over 15 Knoxville area locations and over 50 in the state. So whether it's just you or you're feeding everyone for a special occasion, stop by your nearest Bojangles today, because nobody does Southern flavor better. Come in and get your favorite Bo meal that's always made from scratch. It's Bo time.
This Friday morning at 9, go to 991thesportsanimal.com and catch a sweet deal to Bojangles. Sweet deals are your chance to experience some of the finest restaurants and attractions East Tennessee has to offer at unbeatable prices. Don't miss this one to Bojangles, going live Friday at 9 at 991thesportsanimal.com.
The President of the United States, Donald J. Trump.
Marsha Blackburn is an incredible person.
She's a fighter, a true fighter. For the people of Tennessee, she loves your state.
Trump trusted Tennessee first. Marsha Blackburn will deport illegal immigrants from Tennessee in record numbers and ban China from buying up 1 inch of Tennessee land.
Marsha Blackburn, a very, very early supporter of ours, a really wonderful woman.
A rock-solid conservative who will fight the woke agenda, deliver results, and never, ever back down.
They're lucky to get you because you are a talent and a great person, and you've been with me all the way, and I appreciate it.
Tennessee's one and only Marsha Blackburn for governor.
She's a fighter, a true fighter. For the people of Tennessee, she loves your state.
Paid for and authorized by Marcia for Governor, Treasurer Glenn Jacobs.
Thanks for being with us on Josh and Swain every day, presented by Junk Be Gone. Chase sent us a text. Swain, what do lawyers wear to court?
Hopefully clothes.
Lawsuits.
That's good.
It's pretty sharp right
I like
there.
that. Yeah, we are 1 for 1.
Good job by Chase.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah, that was good. I like that one. Kudos, Chase. Keep those coming.
More like that? Swain approved?
I mean, it was good.
It was good.
It was good.
Yep. 865-656-9900. I think the kids will like that one. Might drop that at the dinner table later today.
Yep. That's a good one.
As right now, it's a perfect segue into our attaboy.
I just wanted to come by and congratulate you on the great work you've been doing.
I like your style. You remind me of a young me.
Failure is not an option.
That boy is good.
Don't remind yourself, nobody built like you. You design yourself.
Attaboy. So, Swain, we talk often about how Tennessee has a lot of impressive people talking about the athletic department, and you know the names of the players, you know the names of the coaches. They get the most attention and recognition, but there are people behind the scenes. Sometimes you hear their names, sometimes you don't. Well, part of that group was honored yesterday. They got some recognition. It is much deserved. So we hand out attaboys to Bill Martin, who handles sports information for Tennessee football and has done a great job, I think, at Tennessee over a number of years. Has been terrific to work with, very professional, very well respected. Bill Martin, Sean Barrows, Forrest Jersey, and Shane Switzer all recognized yesterday as the Football Writers Association of America shared the photo of Bill accepting the plaque on behalf of the staff with the Super 11 Award. So, representing the University of Tennessee at SEC Football Media Days, Bill Martin accepting the award on behalf of the Vol staff.
Yeah, man, get a chance to meet some of these guys and work with them. They deserve this, and they deserved it probably years ago. But we understand there's a lot of really good staffs around the country who are doing a great job, that their work kind of goes unnoticed because fans, they are keeping up with the results of what's happening on the field or the court, and they reserve their applause for the coaches that they can see and the players that they can see. The people that you can't see are doing great work, and that goes for members of VFLFMs, that goes for our SIDs. They do an unbelievable job. And they make it easier for TV crews that come in, make it easy for the radio guys, the media guys, national guys to come in and make them feel comfortable, give them the information they need to do their job a lot easier and better. So we got the best, man. If we don't, then I would like to know who's better than Bill Martin and Company.
Yep, they do great work. They've always been very respectful, professional to me. Believe this or not, Swain, I goof up from time to time, forget something like a deadline with a credential or parking pass need, something like that. I've always been helpful and understanding of my mistakes. So appreciate that, and attaboys to them on their recognition.
Oh, you mean the VIP parking pass up front?
Well, they said something about last time. Well, that went to Swain. He said that you wanted him to have it, so I didn't know how that played out.
I don't get a credential.
Can you imagine having to deal with the media every day as a job? That feels like a lot.
A lot.
A whole lot.
Yeah, especially those high maintenance media members.
Would never want to be one of them. So Bill Martin and the staff at Tennessee recognized yesterday by the Football Writers Association of America, deserved and attaboys. Attagirls to everybody included. We hand out attaboys and attagirls every day. Positive stories, recognition for those who deserve it. Good stories out there we will share with you. I also saw Bill Martin note that, what is it, the 20th anniversary, is that correct, of the My Wish series? Which is, man, that's powerful. And I think Thursday there will be a Tennessee connection there. So just getting the word out on that. We'll remind you about it. It's coming up in a couple of days, but Tennessee will be included in this year's My Wish series. Also, I do want to just offer up some appreciation. I saw Josh Heupel yesterday, as well as Greg Sankey, note the absence of Wes Rucker, who we lost tragically in a car accident earlier this year. And both at the beginning of their statements yesterday at the main stage made sure to recognize Wes and his absence, how he would have been there covering SEC Media Day. So appreciate them doing that.
Yeah, that was high class from Greg Sankey and Josh Heupel, who's done it, before. And we still miss Wes, and we know how great he would be giving his opinions about everything that's going on right now with Tennessee. And so, one thing about his opinions is what he truly believed, and he always handled himself with class and respected others, but was going to tell you how he felt. And man, I miss him. I miss his quirkiness. I miss his honesty. I miss how much he cared about other people, man. I miss that about him.
Yeah, I still think about him a lot, and I know a lot of people do. I did, especially over the last couple of weeks, because Wes, he would have been all in with World Cup opinions, and 100%. Also with the uniform rollout.
Oh, he loved Adidas now.
Yeah, Wes would have been on top of it.
He loves soccer, yeah.
Yeah. So I wanted to make sure to mention that and offer up some appreciation. Greg Sankey at the beginning of his statement yesterday recognizing Wes Rucker, and then Josh Heupel doing the same when he was up there at the podium. A looser Josh Heupel.
It's the shoes, man. It was the shoes. It was the swag. The swag was on 10. It had to be. I mean, what else would it be? Because Heupel's had other teams coming into the offseason that's supposed to be really good, and he wasn't like that. I think part of it is, too, man, it's year 6.
Yeah.
He's more comfortable. And I've always wanted to see Josh Heupel be more like he was yesterday, because I want people to see why recruits feel like he's a player's coach and why the culture has been able to change like it did before he got here, and why he's been able to attract players in the portal outside of, the money. I mean, Heupel's a cool dude, and you get a different side of him when he's behind the mic on the podium than in real life. And I hope that he would do more of what he did yesterday. So I enjoyed it. I thought the video was fake, him talking about Lane Kiffin.
I did too.
I thought it was AI. I thought it was fake, but it was real.
It was real. Remember the song You Forgot About Dre? Should there be a You Forgot About Jay? Should he do a remix?
Jay who?
Jay for Josh.
Josh Heupel? We forgot about Heupel?
People have forgotten about him. Everybody's talking about Lane at LSU.
Well, that's
Ole Miss's offense. Everybody's fired up.
You know what's crazy is, like, people talking about Lane like he is new in the league. He just had a new place.
Right.
He's still the same old Lane. He just had LSU with new colors.
Yeah.
But that's how people are. Like, their attention goes to the new flavor of the month, and that happens to be Lane. Josh Heupel's an old dude on the block, man. 6 years in. They're not intrigued with Josh Heupel anymore. They used to be when, you had the offense coming in. He was dropping 40 points per game. Guess what he did last year? The same thing.
Creighton Cone's got him 10th in the SEC in offense.
Disrespectful, man.
10th.
Just disrespectful.
All right, we'll come back. 865-656-9900. You'll hear from that looser Josh Heupel. We want to hear from you at 865-656-9900. Next to Jason Swain, I'm Josh Ward. We're presented by Junk Beyond on Josh and Swain.
Stanley Fence, East Tennessee's leader in gates and fencing. Need security or style? Stanley Fence has got it all. Automatic gates, access control systems, and custom estate gate designs built in-house for speed and quality. From aluminum and chain link to BOCA code-compliant pool fencing, Stanley Fence stocks it all. No long wait times. And right now, they'll beat any price on commercial cantilever slide gates. Call 865-254-3844 or visit StanleyFence.com today. Stanley Fence, family-owned, operated, and the first name in fencing.
Hey, it's Josh. I want to tell you about Ted Russell Ford, which gives you the power of choice with all their great options that they have at Ted Russell Ford. More than 400 vehicles in stock. You can see all the different options they have at tedrussellford.com. TedRussellFord.net. They put quality first at Ted Russell Ford. Ford is first in quality with America's #1 full-size truck for new vehicle quality. That's the 2026 Ford F-150 with many different options. They have combinations available in their Ford F-Series with their Super Duty trucks that they have available to fit what you need in a truck. They have the Super Summer Sell-a-thon happening now. So if it's a brand new truck that you're interested in, if it's the Ford Bronco or Bronco Sport or the Ford Mustang, we were out at the Parkside Drive location last week, saw so many different options available in the showroom and, of course, on the lot. Plus, they have the Kingston Pike location. 2 locations helps make Ted Russell Ford the #1 volume Ford dealer in East Tennessee with the many different options they have and the savings they have with the Super Summer Sell-a-thon. Stop by Kingston Pike or Parkside Drive or online at TedRussellFord.net.
This has been a paid announcement. Onyx, I keep having stomach issues. Please make me a doctor's appointment.
Okay, are you suffering from diarrhea, bloating, gas, or oily stools? If so, you may want to ask your doctor if it could actually be a problem with your pancreas, called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI.
My pancreas? How is EPI treated?
A prescription medicine like Creon, pancrelipase, is used to treat people who can't digest food normally because their pancreas doesn't make enough enzymes. Creon is the #1 prescribed treatment for EPI.
Creon may increase your chance of fibrosing colonopathy, a rare bowel disorder. Tell your doctor if you have a history of intestinal blockage or scarring or thickening of your bowel wall, if you are allergic to pork, or if you have gout, kidney problems, or worsening of painful swollen joints. Call your doctor if you have any unusual or severe gastrointestinal symptoms or allergic reactions. Take Creon as directed by your doctor and always with food. Do not chew capsules, as this may cause mouth irritation. Other side effects may include blood sugar changes, gas, dizziness, sore throat, and cough. These are not all the side effects of Creon. You can learn more at 1-800-633-9110.
Before your appointment, visit creoninfo.com. That's CREON info.com.
Do you have a house and you need to sell it fast, but you just don't know how to make it happen? I have a solution. Hi, I'm Pat with ProSource Home Buyers, and I will make you a fair, as-is, all-cash offer on your house today. No matter the condition, price range, or location, call me 7 days a week at 865-500-3711. Every week, I work with homeowners who want a simple way to sell their house without fixing it up or waiting months for a buyer. We buy houses as is for cash, and you pick a closing date that works for you. Maybe it's inherited, sitting vacant, causing you financial stress, or needs more repairs than you can handle. Whatever the situation, I'll buy it. Whether it's pretty or ugly, I'll buy it. If you're ready to sell your house fast and move on, call me at 865-500-3711. That's 865-500-3711. That's 865-500-3711.
In a flash, sell your house for cash. ProSource Home Buyers.
Hey guys, Trevor Bain here. When I'm on the racetrack, I always look for ways to go further, faster. And when it comes to banking, I need a checking account that does the same. Rewards Checking from Southeast Bank pays me cash back with every debit card purchase over $10, gets me ACH deposits up to 3 days early, and has no monthly service fees, taking my wallet the extra mile. Rewards Checking from Southeast Bank. Checking that takes you further. Visit southeastbank.com or visit your nearest branch to open an account today.
Member FDIC, terms and conditions apply.
From the Budweiser Studios, this is WNML AM Knoxville, WNML FM Friendsville. Streaming worldwide on 99.1 thesportsanimal.com and on the Sports Animal app. We are 99.1 The Sports Animal.
This is a Westwood One Sports Minute.
The Red Sox beat the Orioles last night 6-5 to extend their winning streak to 14 games. The Sox also have 9 comeback wins in that span. As we head towards the trade deadline, they expected to be sellers, but now they have their sights on making a playoff run. Boston is 6 games back in the AL East and now holds the last wildcard spot in the AL. I'm Chris Black.
Drew McIntyre here from WWE. Wielding the Claymore can be a life of chaos. When I'm not dominating in the ring, Chumba Casino is how this warrior takes a wee break. With hundreds of online social games and new weekly releases, there's always something fresh to try. And those daily boosts, next level. Even my free time feels like Valhalla. So when life feels like a battle, kick up your feet, have some fun, and let's chumba.
Sponsored by BGW Group. No purchase necessary. See terms at ChumbaCasino.com. Must be over 21 and present in the state where it's legal to play.
Your ambition just met its match with Robinhood. You play for the win, not just on game day, every day. Channel that drive into your money. Robinhood puts you in control, all on one platform. You expect more from yourself. Expect more from your money. Get started today at Robinhood.com/yourmoney. Again, that's Robinhood.com/yourmoney. Your money, your move.
Josh and Swain is brought to you by Junk Be Gone. Rent any dumpster at regular rate and get 2 extra days free. Junk Be Gone, the bee's knees of junk removal for 2 decades.
Back on Josh and Swain. Thanks for being with us as we begin the final hour of today's show. Jason Swain's here, VFL, former Tennessee wide receiver. I'm Josh Ward, 865-656-9900. Corey asked, did Josh mention the new world record for the mile? Josh Kerr at 3 minutes, 42 seconds. Highlighted that yesterday with our winners list from the weekend. I read a story about it earlier today. I can't even comprehend. 3 minutes, 42 seconds in the mile.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I think 16 miles an hour the entire way around.
Yeah, that's
bonkers.
That's something else. But hey, all records are meant to be broken, and I'm pretty sure at some point somebody's going to break his record.
I'm sure it will be.
Yep.
But right now, the record is held by a Josh.
Josh Ward. No, Josh Ward's going to break it. You're going to break it. How old is that guy?
I'd say he's younger than me.
How young?
Let's see.
Because I'm your friend. I'm going to tell you the truth.
He's 28.
Yeah, you're not breaking that record.
No. He was born in 97.
No, you're not breaking it, Josh. You're not breaking it.
No, I think I still can do a sub 6. I did last summer. I think I still could. Sub 4.
You're not breaking that record.
that one's off the table.
Yeah, I'm your friend, man. I'm going to tell you the truth.
So, Josh Kerr, you got that one.
You got it, Josh.
865-656-9900 is how you could join us. We appreciate the interaction. Speaking of Josh's, Josh Heupel, Swain and I both, we were reverse fooled. We thought it was AI, and it wasn't. It was real, the real thing.
There ain't no way Josh Heupel said that.
Listen to the question as Tennessee will host LSU and Lane Kiffin coming back to Knoxville this season. Josh Heupel was asked about it yesterday at SEC Football Media Days.
Lane Kiffin made his return to Knoxville in your first year as a head coach. Things got a bit spicy. Do you think that fan base has kind of cooled off, and what do you expect in November when LSU comes to town?
Certainly hope our fan base hasn't cooled off. So, whether it's the grocery stores being fully stocked with mustard, or our sports stores making sure that they got reinforcements on the golf balls. Hopefully, Knoxville's ready for his arrival.
My man.
All right.
My man. Josh Hype, that's how you do it.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Hype. I see you, Hype. Yes. You know what he just did, though, right?
What did he do?
He just told the fans, in their minds,
all right,
in the fans' minds, what they heard was, hey, go get mustard and go get golf balls for the game. It's what I want you to do. I'm giving you permission to get it. I want you to get it because you're going to help us win this game. And the fans are like, you dang right, Josh. I'm going to help you win. I'm going to bring the mustard, and I'm going to bring the golf ball because Josh Heupel told me to do it.
Don't tell Tennessee fans twice.
That's how the fans heard it, man. That's how the fans heard it. I'm so proud of Josh Heupel. This is what I wanted from Josh Heupel. More of this. He has a cool personality, man. And I want more people to be able to experience it.
And by the way, it's okay. This is college football.
It's cool, man.
Let's have a little fun here.
Yeah.
The very first replies I saw on the first post that had that video was talking about how disrespectful that was.
Oh, my gosh. I'm sure that person is fun at parties.
You know who thought it was funny? Lane Kiffin.
He better think it's funny. All the stuff he does.
Yeah.
Like, You taking a picture of the Knoxville airport while you hear, recruiting a player that is on his visit here in the portal?
Lane is the ultimate troll among college football coaches.
Yeah,
Josh Heupel had a little fun with it yesterday at media days, and good for Josh Heupel. It means nothing for the game.
Yeah, man.
Both teams will be fired up. Both teams will be motivated. I do think that you make a good point that there might be some fans that take that very seriously and do.
You think I got a point?
Yeah, I think you got a point on this one.
Honestly, I'm over Lane Kiffin.
Mm-hmm.
It happened, 15 years ago?
His departure?
Yeah.
16 plus. It was after the 2009 season. So coming up on 17.
I'm not about to still be mad at him leaving to go to his dream job. He's been at FAU, Ole Miss,
Bama as a coordinator.
USC. Well, he's been 4 different spots as a head coach.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm not about to still be mad at him for leaving. You know who you need to be worried about? Ole Miss. You need to be worried about Ole Miss throwing hot toddies at him.
LSU's SEC opener is in Oxford.
Oh, yeah, that's what he needs to worry about. But
Week 3, LSU will go to Ole Miss.
It's funny because it happened 5 years ago with the golf balls.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay to make jokes about it if you're Josh Heupel. And let me guess, an LSU fan said that?
I think so.
He wasn't even your coach at the time.
Yeah, I think it was LSU fan because it was from LSU.
Like, get your head out of
media.
Get your head out of his butt. He wasn't even a coach at LSU at the time.
Yeah, it's football. This is
Relax.
SEC football.
Relax. It's fun. Like, I know you want to have your coaches back. I get it. But no one is threatening Lane Kiffin. No one came at Lane Kiffin sideways. These coaches talk to each other. Lane has said before that there's a group text with all the SEC coaches.
Mm-hmm.
Lane probably sent him a text with the laughing emoji. That's what Lane does.
Joey texted in, I had to read his lips to make sure it wasn't AI.
I thought it was fake, man.
Yeah, we got reverse got.
Yeah, I thought it was fake.
I had to see 3 different accounts share it before I believed that he might have said that.
Yeah, I thought it was fake.
Another text, I am sure Petty Swain is loving some Petty Heupel.
I don't even think that was petty. I just think he was, joking around, showing his personality a little bit. But I did like it.
David said, I got the Costco-sized mustard and 1 giant golf ball, taking out everybody, and I'm going to write Swain on the golf ball.
That's fine. You can put my name on it. That'd be a real far throw. That's for sure. Because I'll be on the opposite side of the sideline.
Jeff, I think, is down in Florida and texted in and said, Hype's comment was hilarious and I loved it, but seriously, who walks into a football game with golf balls in their pocket? Well,
a lot of people did in 21.
when Lane held that golf ball up, I had a friend at the time that was convinced that Lane had planted it.
No,
I don't think it was in that case. Yeah,
there was stuff flying.
Yep. That was quite a game. That one's kind of lost in conversation of some of the wildest games that we've attended. But I was there at Neyland Stadium. That was a wild game.
I left. I walked out. I was annoyed by all the flopping, fake injury stuff, and then I left. And when I left, the delay happened with the golf balls and the mustard bottles.
Yeah.
I walked out.
I know some others that did as well, and they got to a destination, and I don't think the game had started back yet, or it just started back because the time had not advanced very far. And what's going on?
That's what happened with me. Mm-hmm. So I got home. I was like, yo, I didn't miss any time. Well, that's because it was the delay. But I was highly annoyed by Lane's fake injuries on defense.
I guess yeah, that's a good point. We love the solid numbers. We have the 5-year anniversary coming up this fall.
The what?
The 5-year anniversary of the Tennessee Ole Miss game.
That's right.
So maybe we get a oral history of that night put together.
Who's telling the story?
Pat 40?
He's banned. I heard he was banned from the station. No? Oh, okay.
Nathan said, I left early, too. Got down to Sutherland. Saw that Joe was playing.
Yeah.
Ran out of bounds.
I don't want to talk about it, sir.
Maybe that's why we'll skip on past that oral history.
You know, let's not do an oral history.
The shame is it the play before, but right before that, there's the opportunity with Tillman in the end zone.
Yeah. I thought he would have caught that one. And then, you know, I thought Jacob Warren had the first down too, but came up a little bit short. It's probably best we don't do the oral history. We lost the game. You do realize that. There's no reason to be bragging about what happened that night. We lost. We lost, Josh.
Well, there have been other oral histories where I don't know that it was a decisive Tennessee win in the story that was being told.
No, I don't want to rehash it. I don't want to relive it. Let's talk about the Bama game, all right? We stormed the field in
22 Bama or 24 Bama. Which field storming you want to talk about?
Either one of them.
In this case?
Either one of them. If we're going to reminisce, let's reminisce about a win.
When we come back, as Tennessee will host Alabama, should Tennessee fans storm the field for a third consecutive victory over the Tide? He's Jason Swain. I'm Josh Ward, 865-656-9900 if you'd like to take part in the show as we continue until 3 o'clock on Josh and Swain.
It's time to put your love of wings to the test. The Sports Animal's looking for 12 people to compete in the BKW Labor Day Festival wing eating competition.
He's ripping the meat off the chicken wing.
Text the word wings to 865-656-9900 to enter today.
Hiller Plumbing, Cooling, and Electrical has been in business since 1990. Family owned and operated. And they believe in 100% satisfaction. For you, the customer, so much that it is their motto. Happy you'll be, or the service is free. If you're not pleased with the work performed, Hiller will make sure to make it right. Their technicians are professional, experienced, and trustworthy. They come into your home and leave it clean and better than they found it. The techs at Hiller operate differently. They treat your family the way you would want your own family to be treated. Being welcome into your home is something Hiller doesn't take lightly. They're trained to make sure that you are not ever left without services you need to feel comfortable and safe. And now you can book your appointments online. In a few minutes, you can handle setting an appointment without ever picking up the phone. Go to the website, book online, happyhiller.com.
This has been a paid announcement.
I know there can be a lot of uncertainty involved in planning your financial life. Modern retirement strategies demand an approach that acknowledges the unpredictability of markets, increasing life expectancies, and the ever-changing economic system that surrounds personal finance. Hi, this is Jim Brogan, and at Brogan Financial, we serve our clients in helping them achieve their life goals for retirement and beyond. Visit us online at broganfinancial.com to learn more about how to take control of your financial future.
Join 99.1 The Sports Animal with Tyler and Kaner Friday afternoon at Oak Ridge Nissan at the corner of Illinois Avenue and the Turnpike in Oak Ridge. Make that short 10-minute drive from anywhere to Oak Ridge and save thousands. That's Friday afternoon starting at 3 with Tyler and Kaner.
The 2026 Lady Vol volleyball schedule is set and features 9 NCAA tournament teams, including 5 with programs that reach the round of 16. The Big Orange schedule features 12 matches at home at Food City Center, and you can now purchase season tickets with prices starting as low as $60 plus taxes and fees. Reserved seating options are back this season, and you can guarantee your seat for the same location for each match throughout the season. Get yours now at allvols.com.
At University of Maryland Global Campus, we know you're no stranger to setting big goals, whether in school, at work, or in life, and you're ready for more. At UMGC, we offer the skills-based education you need to move your career forward. Learn how to apply AI, data science, and other emerging tech, plus gain skills in leadership and critical thinking. You've come far. Succeed again. Apply now and save with no application fee. Classes start August 12th. Learn more at umgc.edu. Certified to operate in Virginia by Chev.
I scream. You scream. We all scream. Because Wendy's famous small classic Frosty is just $1 for a limited time. More screaming, happy screaming, summer screaming, dollar small classic Frosty screaming! But please don't scream in the drive-thru. It hurts the employees' ears. Get a $1 small classic Frosty for a limited time, only at Wendy's.
U.S. price and participation may vary. A la carte only, not valid for delivery. Limit 10 per transaction. Price may be higher in Alaska and Hawaii.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. My best advice to you when hiring a lawyer for your injury case is simple. If you know court personnel, ask them who they'd hire. They know. If you know an insurance adjuster, ask them. They know. And then ask them about us. Ask them about Morgan & Morgan. They know. I look forward to talking to you soon. There's only one Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm for the people.
Injured? Dial Pound Law.
Morgan & Morgan, 150 4th Avenue North, Nashville, Tennessee. Tennessee lawyer will handle Tennessee cases. Prior results do not guarantee a similar outcome.
This is Andy with Mo Shingles. You already know we do the best roofs for the best price. We also do lifetime warranty gutter guards, usually for around half the national guys. Call Mo Shingles, 770-0506.
Stream the Sports Animal free via the app, your smart speaker, your favorite streaming service, or the website at 991thesportsanimal.com.
The hottest sports stories of the day, broken down to their very core with honest, informed opinions. Here's Josh and Swain on The Sports Animal.
This is Josh and Swain. Thank you for being with us. 865-656-9900 to be part of the show. Day number 2 of SEC Football Media Days. A 4-day event in Tampa. Big Ten will go last. Their Big Ten Media Days will be next week, 2 weeks from tomorrow, Swain. 15 days to go. Juwan Jennings, Carl Pickens, Kelly Washington from Tennessee opening up fall camp.
Yeah, you're really good at this countdown thing. You're at the countdown king. That's when football season starts. For me, is fall camp, because football's being played, right? It's the preparation that goes into the season. That stuff matters more than just the season. You got to be prepared for those moments to execute when those moments do come. So. This is the time where leaders are born, some that maybe haven't been, established, some that haven't been vocal. You're pushed to the limit. You're tired. And when the whole team doesn't do something or the whole unit doesn't do something because one guy's tired, that's when the whole group is held accountable. Who steps forward and says something? Like, that's what I'm paying the most attention to.
So Bill Conley, he's been a friend of the program, runs SP Plus, but right. A pretty good writer as well.
Yeah.
He does an article at the beginning of each season that has a lot of coverage of different teams. It's called his IFs list, the college football IFs list, how title contenders can come together. He highlighted 18 teams in this list. So he stretches it out a little bit because it's hard to say, 18 teams could win the national title. But this time last year, nobody was talking about Indiana winning the title, and they did it.
Their preseason, 20?
Yeah, right around there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so they might have been on this list. I'll bet they were coming off a playoff appearance. But, again, you're having to stretch it out. But Tennessee makes the list. So this is an article where he says if this happens for this team, that's how they become either a champion or a contender. And he has different categories. He has the favorites. That's Ohio State, Texas up at the top. And then he looked at a few teams based on the odds to win the title, the longer shots, and Tennessee is one of the schools that he chose as a longer shot option to win the national championship this season. He has 4 ifs for Tennessee. A team like Tennessee, there are more ifs there.
Mm-hmm.
I'll read them to you. I can provide context if you need. Number 1, you could probably guess it, if Josh Heupel has a quarterback. Number 2, if a young defensive line holds up. Number 3, if the portal delivered a secondary. And number 4, if Knowles doesn't need a year. One of the talking points has been, hey, year 2 is when you really see things take off for Jim Knowles and his defense. But what if this year the defense makes a big jump? Part of that would come from the third what if. What if the secondary really comes together thanks to the portal additions that they found at Michigan, at Miami, at Kansas State, from Penn State? And the top one, of course, we've talked about it a bunch. We'll talk about it more if Josh Heupel has a quarterback.
So the 4 ifs have to happen together?
I think in this one, you won them all. Yeah, to win the national title, for sure. But, again, I think number 2 and number 3 would affect number 4. If the young defensive line holds up because he highlights the names of Isaiah Campbell and Marion Dye, maybe a freshman steps up and is able to help. And then he also points to the importance of David Hobbs and Jordan Norman and transfer Xavier Gillum. So if the defensive line holds up, if the secondary comes together quickly, that would help Jim Knowles' defense be better than expected right away.
Yeah, I think to be able to have a chance to win a championship, it has to be all 4 of those. The margin is so thin, so small, and there's a lot of really good teams, just like there were last year, that did not get to the playoffs, that were a play or 2 away. And I know I've heard Tennessee players talking about how they felt like they were a few plays away from being in a college football playoff conversation, and they're right. And so you got to have all of it. Like you got to have good quarterback play. You got to have your defensive line step up and be healthy and be productive. You got to have your secondary that prevents explosive plays. What was the 4th one?
Quarterback, young defensive line, secondary coming together, and Knowles' defense being terrific right away.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think that kind of goes with the secondary and the front.
Yeah, realistically, I think everybody recognizes we're talking about these things happening for Tennessee to become a playoff team. National title team, that's a big ask for a true freshman or redshirt freshman at quarterback. Yeah. But to be a top 12 team, if these things happen, Tennessee is a contender. That's, again, I keep referencing it, but we played it yesterday. Red Ciancia says, hey, if these things happen, Tennessee is a contender to be a playoff team, and I think that's real. To win the national championship, obviously, you need a ton of special things to happen.
You need a lot to happen. The ball has to bounce in your favor. You got to have some luck on your side. But, hey, there's going to be a freshman who does it, who starts and takes their team to a national championship. Like Tua was battling with Jalen Hurts at Alabama, went in and, won the game against Georgia. And then you had Trevor Lawrence as a true freshman be able to do that. But, you don't see it much.
Right. Who's
to say that Faison Brandon can't put Tennessee in that position with his play? But it still requires the other things that happen that will be out of his control. Defense still have to do their job. Special teams still has to do their job. He can only control what he can control, but why can't he play at a championship level? It's rare to see a freshman quarterback do that, but he's a rare talent too.
Yeah, and in this case, number 1 and number 2 are both really important because those young quarterbacks you referenced, they were really good in how they played. But if they're not what they were on the defensive line or on the line of scrimmage on both sides of the ball, you're not winning a title. No. You can't be weak on the defensive line and go win a championship in 16 games.
No. Not with a 9-game conference schedule. No, you're not doing it.
Right. So rank them how you want to, but that's kind of a 1A, 1B, I would say, with the need of the defensive line to hold up. 865-656-9900. We'll come back. Jay Busby of Yahoo Sports will stop by. In our next segment, we have 30 minutes to go. And Swain, we're coming up on 27 hours to go until David Gabriel Georges makes his announcement. The 5-star running it back at Baylor School announcing tomorrow. We'll come back on Josh and Swain.
Never miss another Sports Animal sweet deal. Text SWEET to 865-656-9900 and you'll receive a reminder text right before each new sweet deal goes on sale. Text SWEET to 656-9900.
At Ingles, we know the ever-present struggle of what am I going to make for dinner this week? That's why we started the Ingles table. It's all waiting for you at ingles-markets.com. Ingles, low prices, love the savings.
Hey, this is VFL Joshua Dobbs, and we're counting it down. It's just
46 days until
it's football time in Tennessee. This
This countdown to kickoff is brought to you by Knoxville TVA Employees Credit Union. People helping people since 1934.
The President of the United States, Donald J. Trump.
Marsha Blackburn is an incredible person.
She's a fighter, a true fighter. For the people of Tennessee, she loves your state.
Trump trusted Tennessee first. Marsha Blackburn will deport illegal immigrants from Tennessee in record numbers and ban China from buying up 1 inch of Tennessee land.
Marsha Blackburn, a very, very early supporter of ours, a really wonderful woman.
A rock-solid conservative who will fight the woke agenda, deliver results, and never, ever back down.
They're lucky to get you because you are a talent and a great person, and you've been with me all the way, and I appreciate it.
Tennessee's one and only Marsha Blackburn for governor.
She's a fighter, a true fighter. For the people of Tennessee, she loves your state.
Paid for and authorized by Marsha for Governor, Treasurer Glenn Jacobs.
Join Josh and Swain Thursday at Tyler Brothers Farm Equipment in Maryville, 1832 West Lamar Alexander Parkway, next door to Smoky Mountain Harley Davidson. At Tyler Brothers, the variety of farm, lawn, and construction equipment is second to none. Come find yours noon to 3 Thursday in Maryville at Tyler Brothers Farm Equipment.
Any day of the week could be a special day. Birthdays, anniversaries, they always pop up. And if you ever need to pop in and buy a beautiful piece of jewelry, you can always do it. South Illinois Avenue in Oak Ridge, right there next to the Outback Steakhouse. It's the one and only TK Wheeler Jewelers. Every single piece of jewelry I'm wearing right now, I'm like looking down my engagement ring, my bracelet that I got for my 40th birthday, my diamond stud earrings, my little gold huggy earrings, all came from TK Wheeler Jewelers. Wide range of selection. They've got multicolored gemstone sets. They've got beautiful diamonds. They've got a huge bridal jewelry selection for you. But what you might not know about TK Wheeler Jewelers is that they can also turn your unwanted jewelry into cash. They're purchasing right now a wide range of precious metals, diamonds, gemstones, everything from fine jewelry to old broken pieces that you no longer want or wear. You can put money in your pocket from TK Wheeler Jewelers. They're proudly buying and selling jewelry for over 50 years here in East Tennessee. It's my jewelry store, TK Wheeler Jewelers.
This isn't a paid advertisement.
Listen to the Josh and Swain Show on Friday when they broadcast live from Beatty Chevrolet on Parkside Drive. If you want to upgrade your vehicle, listen for all the deals Beatty Chevrolet has during Josh and Swain Show from noon to 3 on Friday.
Is your house just one big headache and you want to sell it fast at a fair price? Hi, I'm Pat with ProSource Home Buyers, and I will make you a fair, as-is, all-cash offer on your house today, no matter the condition, price range, or location. Call me at 865-500-3711. Maybe it's inherited, sitting vacant, causing you financial stress, or needs more repairs than you can handle. Whatever the situation or condition, I'll buy it. Our customers say things like,
"It was very smooth and easy, and we are satisfied with the amount we received from my mother's property."
The entire process was easy. They were upfront, honest, and kept me informed every step of the way.
ProSource is a great company to work with. We had a great experience from start to finish.
whatever the situation or condition, I'll buy it, and we can close in as little as a week. If you're ready to sell your house fast, call me at 865-500-3711. That's 865-500-3711. That's 865-500-3711.
In a flash, sell your house for cash. ProSource Home Buyers.
Want to create a beautiful outdoor space? Call Tennessee Deck and Fence. We're your local deck and fence experts. We offer a no-pressure approach so you can relax as our team works with you to design a deck or fence that perfectly suits your needs and style. We use only the highest quality materials and expert craftsmanship to ensure a long-lasting, beautiful product. Call us today, 865-304-0955, or you can visit TennesseeDeckandFence.com for a free consultation. Let's create a backyard you're going to love.
This report is sponsored by Allstate. Wish you could save on home insurance? With Allstate, you could easily save and get quality protection. Yep, it's a win-win. So what are you waiting for? Check Allstate first for a quote today. You're in good hands with Allstate.
It's another hot and humid day here in East Tennessee. High temperatures climbing to the low 90s by the afternoon, but with the extra humidity, it'll feel a little bit closer to 100. We're going to see partly cloudy skies for most of the day, but we will introduce some more scattered showers and storm chances, especially throughout Tuesday evening, continuing into Tuesday night. I'm meteorologist Belle Oliver in the WVLT First Alert Weather Center.
Is it time for a new roof? Creative Metal Systems offers expert shingle and metal roof replacement to protect your home. Get $1,000 off a new roof today. Schedule your free quote now at CreativeMetalSystems.com. Creative Metal Systems, locally owned for over 27 years.
Josh and Swain is brought to you by Junk Be Gone. Rent any dumpster at regular rate and get 2 extra days free. Junk Be Gone, the bee's knees of junk removal for 2 decades.
This is Josh and Swain. Thanks for being with us. 865-656-9900 to be part of the show. We'll check in with Jay Busby of Yahoo Sports coming in just a moment, as it is day number 2, SEC football media days. Tennessee was there yesterday. We've talked about Josh Heupel and the confidence he showed in his team, his offense, and whoever will be out there at quarterback, with the battle continuing between Faison Brandon and George McIntyre. And interesting article on the quarterback position in the SEC we'll tell you about coming up, as we now go to the Stanley Fencing and Gates hotline and say hello to Jay Busby of Yahoo Sports, who has covered everything in the sports world in 2026, and we still have football season to go. Jay, good afternoon. How are you?
No, I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm tired, but ready for football, honestly. Enough of this football, enough of this soccer crap. Let's get to some real football.
Yeah, by the way, you got to cover a wild one last week in Atlanta, and the tournament itself I thought was so entertaining. But how do you come out of the World Cup with everything you got to cover, especially in person there with some of the games taking place in Atlanta, and then turn your attention to the football world? What do you take out of seeing the World Cup in person?
I mean, it's just the thing about the World Cup, and I've made this comparison before, I'm sure you have too, is the animating force behind all of these fandoms, all these nations with their fans that are fans of soccer/football, is it comes from the exact same place that SEC and college football fandom comes from. It's this connection that I just find is deeper than any other sport. When you have a connection to a university, when you have a connection to a local team, when you have a connection that you may have even gone to the school and spent time there, and it's in the same way you have a connection to your nation. And so the fandoms between college football and national teams are very, very similar with the passion that they bring. And that's why I just love it. I love seeing the happiness on the faces of the fans when games go their way. I was up in New York, and I was among the Spain fans when they won the World Cup on Sunday, and just the absolute joy. I mean, I got hugged by 100 people. I got beer doused on me. These folks, this is the greatest day of their lives, and that's the kind of thing that you see, like, when Tennessee knocks off Alabama with a last-second field goal or something like that. It's the same sort of celebration that is just – it wells up out of you. You can't control it, and it's a moment that you will remember forever. And so that's more than anything else. That's why I take from the World Cup, that kind of positive and joyful feeling that ran throughout the entire World Cup from beginning to end.
We were having a conversation about how difficult it is for college football teams to get to the playoffs, and I'm sure there were 3 or 4 teams last year that didn't get in, but was as good as the teams that got in, but just missed the playoffs by a few plays. Do you feel like there was a soccer team that was good enough to play in the finals, but just fell short? If so, who were those teams, in your opinion?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I mean, anybody that got to that, strangely enough, you had the final 4 teams ended up being basically the number 1 seeds, the equivalent of number 1 seeds, and both England and France fell short just for different reasons, but for reasons that, I mean, this is the thing about soccer, is that we can understand the principles here of what happened. England, went up 1-0, as they say, 1-0, and it's the equivalent of going up just 1 touchdown and then getting conservative. England locked down, and the rule. We all know the rule. You play prevent defense, you prevent yourself from winning. That's exactly what happened to England. It's something that we can all understand. If you have that conservatism, then you fall apart. And France playing against Spain, they just short-circuited, and again, how many times have we seen that, where a team comes in highly touted, you think they're the greatest, and then all of a sudden everything just does not work. Everything that's worked for all the way through just doesn't get it done. And so, yeah, I mean, both of those nations, both of those squads, that's what I love about soccer is that it's understandable. We might not understand all the technical positioning, the technical maneuvering, how players move in space, how they score, but we understand the underlying concept and the underlying feelings and the underlying mistakes of coaches. We understand what it's like for a coach to make a mistake that's so boneheaded that you know that he's going to be roasted for the next 4 years. And that's what happens throughout the World Cup, and it's obviously what happens in college football. Otherwise, we wouldn't have jobs.
Jay Busby, Yahoo Sports, and SEC Media Days are going on this week in Tampa. And speaking of coaches, part of the conversation with expectations and preseason rankings comes hot seat conversation. One of the most interesting places to visit would be Tuscaloosa, Alabama. And Kalen DeBoer, he won a playoff game last year. They had, by most measures, a really good season. But he's a coach that's facing some hot seat talk heading into the season. What's appropriate for somebody like Kalen DeBoer, year 3, with, of course, the recognition that he had to replace Nick Saban and all he accomplished there at Alabama?
Yeah, the hunt is over. It's been over for a while, and it's on to him now. They won a playoff game, big deal. If Nick Saban had playoffs, he would have won. Throughout his entire career, he would have won a whole lot more than he did if they had the entire full blown out playoff that they have now. DeBoer is out of excuses. He's getting I'm not sure how many Saban players are still remaining, if any, but he has the opportunity now to stock the entire roster with his players. His style of offense, his style of defense, the kind of team that he wants to have, and he has no more excuses. It is all on him now, and just winning a playoff game is not nearly enough, especially not when you have games where Alabama just seems to lose their spine. And I know that this will not exactly upset anybody within the sound of my voice here, but yeah, Alabama just needs to toughen up substantially, or they're going to be there's going to be regime change there before too much longer.
And then there's Lane. Lane Kiffin made the move to LSU. I don't know if you've heard, they've spent on the roster.
Wait, what? When did this happen?
Yeah. You've had sports across the world to cover, but Lane Kiffin. What do you think? What are fair expectations year 1? What's fair in the response if they don't get it done? What do you say to the LSU side of the conversation?
There's a whole lot of people paying a whole lot of money, and they are not expecting him to be just showing up and looking good and playing halfway decent and maybe making it into the playoffs, maybe losing in the first round of the playoffs. They're expecting national championship level contention from the jump because there's a whole lot of money going into that. There's a whole lot of expectations. They have mortgaged their future on this. They've mortgaged their present on this. This is not the kind of thing where Lane can ease into the job. He's going to need to be on it from day one. And if they, I don't have their schedule in front of me, but if they happen to start slow, if they lose 2 games before November, it's going to be a fun thing to watch from the outside. But it's not going to be so pretty in Baton Rouge.
Yeah, by the way, their opener is at home against Clemson, so big game but very winnable. Week 3 after they play Louisiana Tech, the SEC opener for for LSU is at Ole Miss. So Clemson, Louisiana Tech, and then at Ole Miss, a return to Oxford for Lane.
Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's almost like the college football gods know exactly what we want to see and are just setting us up for it. Because Clemson, not that we need to go down that rabbit hole, but Clemson has its own set of expectations. They're a long way from their titles. And so, yeah, everybody is – only one team can win it each year. And the fact that Indiana just kind of cannonballed in and completely brought an entirely new style and a new mindset to the sport of college football, it makes it that much more interesting. Because obviously, without a doubt, if frickin' Indiana can win, anybody can win with the right personnel and the right roster and the right coaching staff.
Is this the year that the SEC wins the title, in your opinion, Jay? Or is it 4 years in a row for the Big Ten?
It's been a while, hasn't it? It's been a long, long time since we've had this kind of drought for the SEC. I mean, the talent is there, but the talent is also now everywhere else too, and that's the main problem with the SEC. I mean, you've heard the joke about there being there's a difference between a car dealership millionaire and an AI billionaire in terms of funding NIL. There's a huge difference in what you're able to get, and that's what the SEC is facing right now. But that said, you get the right players and the right coaching staff. Yeah, you absolutely should be able to get another title, and you've got 3 or 4 teams now that they play to their potential, they should be able to win that title. But they've got to get it done. And the longer that the SEC goes without winning, and at the same time makes all these noises like they have been about potentially leaving, the more hollow that sort of threat gets, because the SEC doesn't have the same kind of weight to throw around the sport that it did just a few years ago.
Jay, last thing, we'll get you out of here. Jay Busby is with us from Yahoo Sports. Tell us what happened with Bryson DeChambeau at the Open Championship, what other players thought about it. What happened there?
Yeah, that was a mess. I mean, it was a rules question. You know, in golf, you cannot go if you hit the ball offline and into the rough, as I often do. You are not permitted as a professional to go and try to improve your lie. You know, stomp around on the grass and make things easier. You have to play the ball as it lays effectively. Play it as it lies there. And what DeChambeau did was debatable, but it seemed apparent that he was stomping around enough to make things easier to hit out of the mess there over in England. And you know, he did not appreciate being told that he was in the wrong. He made a big deal out of it. DeChambeau has never been the kind of the calmest golfer. He's always been a bit theatrical, and so that turned the entire for a few nights there turned the entire British Open into a bit of a performance. So yeah, it's interesting because most of the players, you know, they understand how much DeChambeau brings to the game in terms of attention, but they also don't like the fact that he necessarily makes it all about himself. So it was a tricky situation. It would have been resolved a lot better if DeChambeau had managed to play a little better on the weekend. But yeah, it's something that's going to affect him going forward. It's going to be a part of his legacy going forward is how he behaved and how he kind of held the tournament hostage there to his own actions.
Jay Busby is covering it all at Yahoo Sports, yahoosports.com. They have you covered with both NFL and college football fantasy for the upcoming season. So if you are getting excited about football, they have you covered on both. With fantasy, have you laid out plans for your football coverage? I think you teased something a couple of months ago. Is that still to be announced with your travel plans for the fall?
Not yet on the travel plans. We're still figuring it out. But yeah, college football fantasy is the big thing that we've got going on. And you know, I'm not sure where I'll be. Hopefully, I'll be in Knoxville and can hang with you fine gentlemen here at some point in the very near future.
Okay,
let's do it.
Yeah, Lane will be in Knoxville this year. That's in November. But yeah, football season.
Sign me up.
Yeah, you should come to that game. Come to that game, Jay. Make sure you bring your mustard and golf balls with you.
Oh, it's going to be beautiful. That's worth a trip all in itself.
Jay Busby, Yahoo Sports. Jay, thank you for the time as always, and we'll talk to you again soon.
Take care, my friends.
Thanks, Jay. Jay Busby, Yahoo Sports, fresh off World Cup coverage, both in Atlanta, and as he mentioned, he was up in East Rutherford for the final, Spain winning 1-0 on Sunday.
I text my buddy. I got a buddy of mine that lives in Jersey that I haven't talked to in a while, so I just text him, see how he was doing. I said, "Wait, what you doing?" "Oh, I'm at the World Cup, hanging out with celebrities." And he sends me a picture of Drake right next to him. What is going on here? So everybody was there at the game. Like everybody. I think I saw the video camera panned over, saw like Pharrell Williams there. Everybody was there. And the biggest celebrity of them all, Jay Busby, was there.
Right,
joined us today.
That's why those celebs went.
I know.
They heard Jay was covering to come to cover the game. He covers it all. He's bucket list Busby.
That's right.
Because he covers the biggest events in the world. He joins us here on the Stanley Fencing and Gates Hotline. We will come back with one segment remaining on today's show, presented by Junk Begon on Josh and Swain.
Hello, Knoxville. This is Mitchell Parton with Fraser's Carpet One. When it comes to new floors, a lot of people start at the big box stores. But here's the problem. You'll see the same handful of products, talk to someone who just started last week, and end up paying way more than expected. At Fraser's, we make it easy with hundreds of thousands of square feet in stock. From value product to premium brands, you'll always find the right fit for your home and budget. Apples to apples, we guarantee to beat the big box stores. On top of that, you get free in-home estimates, no money down, and free financing for an entire year. That's why Knoxville families have trusted us for more than 70 years. Call 546-4850 today. Make the smart choice for your home and see why at Fraser's we make it easy. Everything for the floor from the store you trust more, Fraser's.
Is it time for a new roof? Creative Metal Systems offers expert shingle and metal roof replacement to protect your home. Schedule your free no-hassle quote now at creativemetalsystems.com. We will beat any roof quote. Creative Metal Systems, locally owned for over 27 years.
The Sherwin-Williams Summer Sale is here. Get 30% off select paints and stains or 35% off our newest product, Emerald Symmetry, July 17th through the 27th. Whether you're refreshing your interior or exterior, we've got the colors to bring your vision to life. And with delivery, getting everything to your door is easier than ever. Shop online to have it delivered or visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams store. Retail sales only. Some exclusions apply. See store for details. Delivery available on qualifying orders.
Straight Talk Wireless presents Pickup Truck Wisdom.
If you're only good to your new friends, you're not going to have any old ones. Straight Talk gets it. That's why new and existing customers get free 5G phones on Verizon's 5G network. Pretty simple, really. You keep good people by being good people.
Find us at straighttalk.com and Walmart. Straight Talk Wireless. Straightforward. Always. Taxes and fees apply. Plan purchase required for free phone offers. Copyright 2026 Verizon.
When it's time to hit the water, make sure your boat's ready with service that truly stands out. And Overboard Marine services the difference.
Your Tennessee home for Falcon, Bass Cat, Bullet, and Blazer boats. Built for anglers who live for the next cast.
Overboard Marine's certified techs have an average service turnaround of just 48 hours, plus free service pickup and delivery to all areas. Whether you're chasing trophies or gearing up for family weekends on the lake, Overboard Marine offers personal care you won't find anywhere else. Visit Overboard Marine at 875 Highway 411 or online at overboard-marine.com.
Looking for a great getaway this summer? Head north to New England with low-fare nonstops to both Boston and New Haven, Connecticut. McGee-Tyson Airport makes it easy and affordable to see all that New England has to offer. History, beautiful scenery, and great food. All just a quick low-fare nonstop away from McGee-Tyson Airport. Your trip to New England begins at flyknoxville.com.
Leaky pipes.
Oh no!
Toilets clogged.
Oh crap!
Don't freak out, just call us. Problem solved.
Okay.
No job too big, no job too small.
Oh great.
Repairs, installs, relax, we do it all.
Valley Plumbing. Any plumbing issue, anytime. Call your Valley Plumbing professionals today at 865-351-0643 or visit valleyplumbingtn.com. That's valleyplumbingtn.com.
Hey Knoxville, it's your local State Farm agent, Josh Hemphill. When you combine State Farm home and auto insurance, you save an average of $889. Contact the Josh Hemphill team right here in Farragut at 865-675-3999.
The Sports Animal app has a special second stream and a link to our latest videos. Download the Sports Animal app.
This is Josh and Swain. Thanks for being with us for our final segment of today's show. Thanks for all the interaction. Had a lot of fun. Talked a lot of Tennessee football. Swain, we'll do it again tomorrow, 12 o'clock.
I'm looking forward to it, man. What's the countdown?
Well, it's 2:50 Eastern time.
Mm-hmm.
5:30 announcement time tomorrow.
Yep. Are we calling an announcement?
Yeah. I can't wait to find out where David Gabriel George is going to play college football.
I'm calling it confirmation.
Okay.
It's a confirmation time.
So we're looking at about 26 hours and 40 minutes until we find out where DGG will commit. Ole Miss, Ohio State, or Tennessee. Tomorrow will be a big day. Austin Price, by the way, normally joins us on Wednesdays, but there's not much to preview at this point, so we were planning for Austin to join us on Thursday. He does every week, thanks to Colossal Productions, and Austin, throughout the recruitment, has continued to maintain that Tennessee is doing well. Last week he reminded us, hey, I've thought Tennessee had momentum with DGG before the official visit. That might have helped accelerate things with where things are now. heading into tomorrow with Tennessee the expected pick. We joke about finding out Tennessee is the expected pick. We'll find out officially tomorrow at 5:30 from David Gabriel Georges.
Yeah, we move Austin. I move Austin over to Thursday so he can break down why DGG picked Ole Miss. We're gonna break it down.
Watch out for the Rebels.
No, I'm kidding. I love how disgusted Austin was when we asked him about Ole Miss's chances to get DGG. He was so put off.
By the way, thank you. You said when we, because I asked that question. Austin was very nice about it. But hey, we're running the we fence here. We asked him.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you asked him, but hey, he did it on this show.
Right. That's right.
But it was just, it's better to have Austin on Thursday rather than have him on tomorrow, him and Han about how he don't know where he's going to go. Like, let's just have him on Thursday and talk about why he picked the school that he picked.
Yeah, so Austin Price coming up 2 days from now, as tomorrow David Gabriel Georges will make his announcement. We have a few minutes to go on the show. How about caller number 6 at 656 wins? We're going to have a winner out the door here. We'll get a pair of tickets.
Let's go.
For Sunday, September 6th. BKWFestival.com is where you can get all the information. Caller number 6 at 656 wins will win a pair of tickets to the Big Kahuna Labor Day Festival Flavor Day Weekend. It's an annual tradition. Sunday, September 6th, after Tennessee's first game of the season on September 5th. The next day, we will celebrate at World's Fair Park on both lawns, as there will be all kinds of food. There will, of course, be wings. There will be entertainment, and there will be fireworks. BKWFestival.com.
Flavor Day weekend.
We'll have to, I guess, save this for tomorrow. We got plenty of time, but there was a quarterback tier article at The Athletic, and this is based on a survey. Again, we'll get to it tomorrow, but the tease for tomorrow, Tennessee's quarterback in the article, it's Faison Brandon, is in tier 6.
That is the most disrespectful list of the offseason. Jared Curtis in tier, 3 or 4?
He's in tier 4. Vanderbilt's quarterback, who is also a freshman just like Faison, is 2 tiers higher than Tennessee's quarterback.
And Faison's going to have a better supporting cast.
Faison's they have a ranking as well. Faison ranked 75th in the country.
All right. I love it, though. That's why Heupel is confident.
Here's another reference point for you. So Faison ranked 75th. Number 83 on the list, Taven Jackson at North Texas. Remember Taven?
I'm sorry, I don't.
He's a former VFL.
What is that?
Faison is one spot behind Malachi Singleton at Appalachian State. Remember the former quarterback at Arkansas. Michael Van Buren at USF, former Mississippi State and LSU quarterback, ranked 2 spots ahead of Faison Brandon.
See, that's enough, Josh. That's enough. That's insane to me, man. Insane to me.
So a little bulletin board material, but we'll talk about that tomorrow on the show. How about that?
That doesn't sound like it's DGG related, Josh. Tomorrow's DGG's day, so the whole show is dedicated towards David Gabriel Georges.
And Thursday we'll be reacting. So Friday we'll talk about Tennessee's quarterback position on Josh and Swain.
I feel like we need to do the show as high school. That's what I feel like we should be doing.
We have a follow-up. Earlier we were asked, what do lawyers wear to court? The answer, lawsuits. David asked, what do lawyers wear under their suits? Briefs.
Briefs. Briefcases.
There you go.
Briefcases, yeah.
So, Swain, that is the ending note. Still to come, DGG Day, quarterback tiers, and Swain's Mount Rushmore of college football wide receivers.
I got 3 of them.
Thank you for hanging out with us today. There is a 4th wide receiver to find for Jason Swain.
I got 3.
We'll be back tomorrow at 12 o'clock. Remember, you can find our show anywhere you get your podcasts, every day presented by Junk Be Gone. Thanks for listening. Talk to you tomorrow at noon on Josh and Swain.
Tired of your mattress sagging in the middle already? Most mattresses today are one-sided, and once that foam